We did that last week.
自分を世界さえもそれでしないよな
Yeah, that song.
The Code Gay Ass opening.
Oh, I watched that 10 years ago.
Colors.
I watched it almost literally 20 years ago. Holy moly, that show is old now.
That show is old as dirt.
Pushing links.
What's that?
Atari links.
Pushing P. You might want to talk to a doctor about that.
Well, it still looks normal. I just have to push.
Is that what it sounds like when you push?
Yeah.
Y'all
talking.
Talk to each other.
It should be looking like straight piss.
It's talk
It's a
time.
lager, yeah. It looks like piss. That's what they look like. It's pretty normal. Hello, everyone.
Are you ready to WAMMS?
I'm ready to WAMMS.
Let's WAMMS it up.
What have y'all been doing?
I've been selling cars. Shade has not been selling cars.
I stopped selling cars. That's the craziness.
I got Shade's craziest customer. I've been smoking a lot of meats.
Pause. Yeah, all that's been since last week, right? You got the grill and started smoking all the...
Yeah, the grill, I think, was Tuesday, wasn't it?
Wednesday. Because that was my day off.
Wednesday.
I got a grill. I think I talked about this a little last week too, because I'm pretty sure it's probably last Wednesday. But no, I've been doing a lot more. I smoked some potatoes and some steak for dinner. I just finished eating that. It was great. Smoked potatoes are interesting. I like them. I don't know that I'd do it again, but happy with the result. So that's good.
You said a smoked potato?
Yeah, so those little fingerling, or, the tiny little potatoes we have, when I put the steak on the grill, I just put all the potatoes on too.
Okay. I was imagining like a full-size potato, and I was like, what's the point? It would just be on the skin.
We did, so when I cut them all up before I boiled them in milk and butter to like fully finish cooking them, and you could kind of see the smoke ring going inside of them. It was neat. They're pretty slimy.
Yeah.
Slimy potato.
In my news, on Saturday, I was like, hey, I don't want to be a salesperson anymore. And then on Monday, I started my new position as the guy that moves cars around. So I've been moving cars around.
Attending the lot.
Yeah, I attend the lot. Hoping to transition into being a car mechanic.
You put your mic in such a way that it's just like angled away.
Like that.
You can make it higher up. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Fine.
So, yeah, I've been moving cars around, and then I've been having more time at home, which is nice. I've been playing a lot of Trackmania again. Fucking moving cars at incredible speeds. And the interesting thing about Trackmania, and I guess it's just because I put enough hours into it, is that I haven't played it in like a year and a half, maybe. And I jumped right into it, and I feel like I'm just as good as I was a year and a half ago.
What is Trackmania?
So it's like a time attack racing game sort of thing, where like you don't necessarily race against people on like a track, but you like try to get the fastest time. But it's also wacky and like zany. Like it's not real cars, and it's not real racetracks or anything like that. It's like custom made maps. Anyone can make a map. I've made quite a few, and you're fucking going at like hundreds of kilometers an hour through these fucking tracks. And it's a super big game in Europe. So it's like not a very big American game, but Europe fucking loves Trackmania.
Is there a place people can get your tracks?
Yeah. If you go on Trackmania, there's a club. It's titled Young Shaidu, I think. So you join the club, and then you can see my tracks. There's 10, I think, and it's called the Champagne because it's the champagne taste. Yeah. It's spelled like SHA pain, but like because normally a grouping of like 25 tracks is called a campaign, and so I was making 25 tracks. I stopped at 10 because I stopped playing the game. But it's the Shade campaign, so it's the champagne.
I
But-
beat the DLC of Assassin's Creed Shadows not on stream, so I'm gonna have to play through it again on stream.
I see.
It was fun.
Did the
I had
whole
a good
DLC
time.
off stream.
I was having a good time with it. I wanted to see if I really liked it. There was a new weapon. I got really into it. Didn't necessarily feel like streaming, and
Are you done with Shadows?
pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's all beat. There's a bunch of like side quests I can do. There's a new game plus. I'm probably gonna play it a little more on stream. Probably do a redo of the DLC.
What's the next stream game?
Thinking I might do Origins, Assassin's Creed Origins, the Egyptian one, because I never really played all the way through that, and I think it would be fun. I remember enjoying it. I don't like Valhalla, so I don't really want to go back to that. Though maybe now I'd be better at it since I played all the way through Shadows. And it's got the same combat system.
Do you think you'll end up getting that 007 game when it comes out?
Probably, yeah. I would be shocked if I don't end up with that. It looks like a lot of fun. What else?
Oh, we've got enough people here if you just want to start whamsing.
Whams.
Yeah. I already talked about my Trackmania. I think we're good.
I've
That's all
been
I
playing
did.
shmups.
Yep.
You also did your Cheer Now podcast.
I did record the first episode of the Cheerno podcast. Well, it's the first
Toho.
episode of the Toho podcast, which is about Cheerno. I'm probably just going to post it on the Trixie the Golden Witch channel. We're calling it the Perfect Cherry Podcast.
Yep. And remember to try to, anytime you're talking, not shake your leg because your camera is
Oh,
going
Jesus,
crazy.
you're right.
You know, I've been telling her that for about
6
5
years.
years at this point, and
5.5.
nothing ever stops that leg from shaking.
Like my legs shake like crazy if I'm not in a position where I'm laying like or sitting like this, but the camera shakes like crazy.
It's because of the fucking marges.
It's because
It
of
is
the
Oh
because
yeah,
of the
did we
fucking
reference the
marges.
marges on the last
Yeah,
episode?
we referenced the marges a lot.
It needs to be mentioned that the marges are reeled out.
Yeah,
I don't think you brought it up until after the stream.
I'm pretty sure I brought it
I
up
think
on
he
stream.
mentioned it on stream, but he didn't explain it.
Oh.
It was a video. There's a video where
it's a video of two Irish people. Then originally it was the Homers. So originally it was the guy wearing Homer Simpson slippers. He wouldn't be allowed on a bus. His girlfriend broke up with him. A whole bunch of different stuff. But the one that I have seen the most of, that I enjoy the most, is an Irish woman walks up to a man and goes, "Hey, do you have a lighter?" And he goes, "No, I don't have a lighter." And she goes, "It's because of the marges, isn't it?"
Oh.
And he goes, "No, what? It's not because of the marges."
yeah,
And she goes,
And every time she says it's because of the marges,
She does a little,
it
like,
zooms
dance.
down to her feet and shows that there's these Marge Simpson slippers on her feet, and she does a little dance.
it's one of my favorite videos ever. It's lived rent free in my head for the last 2 months or so. And so at the end of the stream last week, I bought a pair of the Marges, thinking I would
Like
be
instantly.
yeah.
It tripped me out because I hadn't even heard
showed
of this
up the
video at
next
all.
morning.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of this video at all.
Marges.
And then suddenly, I'm walking around the house, and B is wearing the Marges, and I don't see them. And like, I just come up and I say something stupid and random, and then she responded with, "It's because of the Marges, isn't it?" And then pointed, like, looked down. And I went, "What the fuck? The Marges? They're here? They're real?
Yeah.
What?"
They're women's slippers, so I got the largest size they have, but they don't fit me.
Yeah.
So they were donated to B. I'm not that interested in getting a pair of the Homers.
It's about the marges.
It's all about the
It's
Marges.
all about the Marges. All right. I think we're ready to get on with the show here. Let's do a 3 count. Well, you want me to do this first?
I don't need to be on screen at the start, right?
I
Or-
figured we were going to introduce ourselves, and then I'll point
Okay.
at you, and it kind of makes sense to
right.
have you there already. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
Whams!
weekly watch anime, manga, music, beer, and snacks.
That is what
That's
we
what
do.
we do here. This is Bird, and this is Shade. Ooh, with a little bit of a tan. And then down here is Trixie the Golden Witch.
And now she will be gone.
Yeah. Boom, now gone. This week, we watched the next 3 episodes of Yomi no Tsugai. We read The Summer Hikaru Died.
This is crazy. It's almost as crazy as Bug Ego.
You think so?
I think it's close.
It's definitely strange. But
I don't know if I
we'll
call
get
it
into
as
that.
crazy as Bug Ego. That was madness. But
the music that I listened to, I only listened to Iceman. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys
we weren't gonna listen to
Okay.
all 3 albums Drake
All right,
dropped.
No, yeah.
I just listened to Iceman, and I don't even think I actually listened to the last couple songs. But
Neither did we.
the beer this week is Bell's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that the
mixed
brewing
pack
company?
of bells.
Bell's Brewing. And then the snack looks like we have these Snoop Dogg
Rap snacks.
wrap
We're gonna do a
snacks.
snack battle between those and the Fritos.
Okay,
yeah.
a snack battle between Snoop Dogg wrap snacks,
Deep cut WAMMBS fans.
which I think are just barbecue lays.
It looks like barbecue cheddar, yeah. But deep cut WAMMS fans, blah, blah, blah.
Lambs fans.
We did like a Dorito, what were they? Sweet and spicy, right? Those are the ones?
I think it was just the barbecue Doritos.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Tangy.
And I thought they
barbecue.
tasted a lot like the Fritos we're going to be battling with today. And so I had unrelated picked up a bag of them because I was missing the flavor. So I'm
Give
excited.
me all of them fucking Doritos and Fritos.
Doritos and Fritos.
Yeah. So to start us off here, we'll go ahead and take this off and we'll smack this and smack that, and then we'll do another 3 count, right? Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
We WAMMS anime.
What the fuck was that? Try again. 3, 2, 1.
WAMMS.
All right. Yes. This is Shade and this is Bird. And oh, boop, 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 boop. Bam. We have a camera this time working. That's Trixie in the corner.
I'm the producer.
It was touch and go there on that camera for a while. It was not working.
Got the
I've been a disembodied voice a whole lot.
Yeah, I think I've got it all figured out. So we watched the next 3 episodes of Yomi no Tsugai. So we watched the first 3 episodes
A couple weeks ago.
like 3 or 4 weeks ago or something like that. And now we've watched the next 3.
It's gotten cooler.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's continued to be nice and good.
Morally ambiguous.
Yeah, the characters in this are so fucking crazy. Where it's like, all right, we're the good guy and we're laughing and all that, but we're also fucking gonna murder. We're gonna murder like it's nothing. It's kind of crazy how fucking brutal the main character is. He just
shoots arrows at people.
yeah, they're just fucking dying, getting shot in the fucking shoulder. Like, oh my god.
Gabby is still just gobbling people.
Yeah, gobbling people up.
Gobble, gobble.
It's really hard to tell like who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. I mean, I think I get it. The guys who were introduced as the bad guys in the beginning are just probably the good guys, and like we
They're
haven't
just different good.
so
I think it's competing factions inside of this
The
house.
family.
yeah.
Because yeah,
The
like
Kagamoris.
basically it was established that the parents of our 2 main characters, when they fled the village, they ended up living in this like giant mansion with this other family, and like we only really part of that family, 2 of them.
Because when they get to the mansion, they meet that guy who's obviously a bad guy.
Yeah, who's the other one? The science lady?
He's a Kagamori. The guy that's obviously a bad guy, I'm pretty sure that's another Kagamori.
No, I mean the one who's obviously a bad guy. I knew was
Jin.
Jin. Okay,
is a
he's one of
Kagamori,
them.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
so
The guy with the
seems like a good dude in that he clearly wants to protect Asa. He's like dedicated to the cause. But the other dude we meet is like as evil looking as he could possibly be.
And I'm pretty sure his demon is a firefly, which is very cute.
10 million
Yeah, I think it was a butterfly.
Whoa.
Well-
I don't believe my eyes.
Oh, it's bass. I thought someone was knocking.
Oh.
Somebody just drove by with a lot of bass. Very distracting.
No treble.
Yeah, no trouble. So
Take me back off.
huh?
Take her back
Am I
off.
gone
Get
again?
her out of here.
Yeah. So with
Get
these
him out of here.
with these 3 episodes, like so, it kind of continued.
That was a I think you should leave reference. By the way, I was not misgendering my wife.
Not necessary clarification.
Left off last time we talked about Yomi no Tsugai with them like with I don't remember their names.
Dara and the pink-haired girl.
Yeah, like sort of creating this fake family with the main character.
And they
And they-
immediately
yeah.
lose their child.
Yeah, so they were gonna go move into this like apartment, and like they got seemingly they got married because they're like talking about it as if it happened, although it didn't really show that they got married.
Dara shaves
And
and he
then-
no longer looks like Jason Statham, which is
Yeah.
a big negative.
Big no here.
Or Lieutenant Hughes for that
and then,
matter.
yeah, the main character
Yeah.
sort of just, which I also don't remember his name. I've forgotten everyone's name.
Asa and
Yoru.
Yoru, because Asa means morning and Yoru means night.
Ah, there you go.
Yep.
So Yoru immediately fucks off. He's just like,
He goes on a night mission to find
Yeah.
his sister.
he was like, you guys know how to like locate people by scent, right? To his Daemons, and then they're like, yeah, and he's like, so
Cool,
you guys,
let's
you
do
can just
it.
bring me to my sister, can't you? And they're like, yeah, and so they fucking do that shit immediately.
The fake parents immediately realize they've lost their children and freak out. We
Yeah.
get introduced to pink-haired girls, demons, which are a cat and a dog.
So they were so cute.
The dog is good at smelling things too, and the cat knows how to use smartphones. That's
The
pretty
cat
much
using
their
the
powers.
smartphone
Yeah.
was
He
awesome.
just puts the smartphone down and he just fucking pause it a few times. That's all he does. He just fucking
He
pause
could
it
do
a few
wide
times.
and
Yeah, he does
zoom it
in
out.
and zoom out.
That's his whole ability. It's just that he fucking. Maybe they'll be expanded on later whenever we get more.
By the way, before you get into descriptions, what is your current score?
10.
Oh yeah. I don't remember what I said last time. And after watching episode 4 and 5, I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe like a 7 because I was like getting kind of bored. And then I like thought back about it a little bit more. And I was like, nah, it's like an 8. And then episode 6 was nice and exciting, so I was like, yeah, this is like an 8 or a 9 for sure.
I'm at a 10. This is great. I mean, especially after episode 6, we got cool battles. We got more demons expanded upon. It's fun. It's a good time. Turtle and Rabbit, man.
I think what brought the score down for me, specifically in episode 5, was when Asa just kept making the same joke over and over again. And I
Of
was like,
being in love with her brother.
well, it was so after that, can I have a hug? And
Yeah.
it's like, this is so beginning of Full Metal Alchemist. It's crazy.
Full Metal
the fucking-
Alchemist.
with the fucking short jokes, where it's just like the only joke that comes up on the screen is fucking someone making fun of Ed and his height.
You should
And it's like, this is
try
just-
drinking more milk.
The same thing. Asa just like, can I have a hug? After that, can I have a hug?
Yo, where's my
but
hug?
That didn't continue in episode 6, so it was like, okay,
It was
just
cute.
it was just
you
for
know?
that episode.
It was
where-
just weird when it got into her like being in love with him
Yeah,
and thinking he's so amazing and blushing anytime he does anything around
it's like there's
her.
definitely a different way that they could have portrayed somebody who like hasn't been with their sibling for a very long time and just wants to like have a hug.
Yeah, it feels like what they're trying to communicate, like they're trying to suggest that she has been thinking about him for a long time of like, what is my brother like? How is he growing up? Like, I'm curious about this dude. And because Yoru has always just believed that his sister was in the village, he has not been thinking about her whatsoever. And so she's got like so much excitement towards we're meeting for the first time. And he's
And he
looking at
hates
it
her.
like, I don't think he hates her, especially not by the end of
Yeah,
episode
he's
he
6.
hates
thrown
the
off.
group. He really hates Gabby.
He definitely hates Gabby.
Well, Gabby's kind of fucking
Insane.
psychopathic.
Yeah. But yeah, I
It's
think the
pretty
fact
cool,
that
Gobble gobble.
the way they portray Asa, being excited about her brother does come off like a little much. Like with the blushing and being like, my brother is so amazing and like, all that.
Yeah, it's like it's cute, but also like it just got old incredibly fast. It was like maybe like a couple times I would have been like, oh haha, like that for that scene, but then it just happened a lot in episode 5, so I got tired of it pretty quickly.
The yin and yang monster was pretty cool. I was a big fan of those guys, especially after Asa
After-
tames them
Yeah,
and they
then she
become the
makes them
cute
small.
little guys.
I was like, when she captured that monster, I was like, please tell me that's not her fucking Daemon, because I don't want that to be her Daemon
The yin and yang
the
one?
rest of the show, because he's this big ugly fucking grimace monster thing that looks like fucking he looks like Faceless, what is the name? I think it's Faceless from Spirited Away, but like purple.
Kind of reminds me of Gluttony.
yeah, a bit.
The character's No Face from Spirited Away.
No face, yeah. And so I was just like, ugh, I don't want this to be your fucking David, this fucking random ass
It was
creature.
cool before they merged, They looked kind of neat when they were two
Yeah.
like dudes, just like big scary flying serpent monsters chasing after them in the house.
Yeah.
Then they become they
Yeah, the
do the
big
fusion
fucking
dance
thing.
and they're a big thing. It's also revealed that right and left are like the natural enemies of Yoru and Asa, respectively. I think left is Yoru's enemy, and right is Asa's enemy because they're able to keep break and seal, which are supposed to be their inherent powers, in check. Which, right hates Asa a lot. Like he goes, "I'm your natural enemy. I'm going to kill you at some point." And left is just like, "Yeah, you can shoot arrows at my face. Go for it, Yoru.
Go
Why
ahead and
not?"
shoot me with arrows.
That's my favorite moment in these
yeah.
episodes. Is just the arrow bouncing off of her face and Yoru being like, "Oh, I'm
You're
sorry."
supposed to try and dodge them.
It's kind of like the dodgeball, the scene of dodgeball where he's throwing the wrench at them, but like she just thunk. That doesn't matter.
Well, that was my favorite part too, because he goes to her, "You're supposed to try and dodge him," and she says, "But then I'd have to go pick it up."
Yeah. That's a good, really good reason, honestly. Just like, but then it'll end up way over there. I don't want to fucking pick that shit up.
Backing up a little, what'd you think of the fight scene in the parking garage?
Oh, where we see that Yoru is like a demon in the darkness.
Yeah.
Because he's the twin of night and he can see in the dark pretty much, and he like
Did they explain that? I didn't think
So
that he could see
he's
in the
been
dark.
hunt-
I thought they just said he's
got
the
really
mind
good
of a
night
hunter.
vision.
He's been hunting out in the mountains for his whole life, pretty much, and that's like his superpower, so to speak, is that he beats up all these modern folk who are used to the lights of the city.
Yeah.
He's got better smell. He can smell things better. He can see in the dark better. He's got better reflexes. He cuts Jin's Achilles tendon just, for
Which is
funsies.
fucked, man. That's like one of my biggest fears.
Having your Achilles tendon cut?
Yeah, because it feels like such a sensitive area, and it would just completely, like, you get it cut, you're down. You can't move anymore.
I once got stung by a stingray in that area.
Oh, by a
Yeah.
stingray.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Steve
Yeah.
Irwin.
Well,
Rest in
that
peace.
was a big stingray. This was just like a little dude.
Yeah, and he also got stabbed in the heart. So
Yeah.
very different.
But yeah, so just real quick, jumping into that real quick. My dad was a lifeguard in California, so he just took me to the lifeguard station, and everyone went, "Good to see you, man. What's going on?" And he went, "My son got stung by a stingray." And they went, "Oh, okay." So they filled up a bucket full of boiling water, and you're just like, "Yeah, put your foot in it." And I went,
Oh my god.
"What?"
Ow.
And they were like, "Yeah, obviously you're not going to be able to keep your foot in it, but just dunk it in there every now and then for as long as you can stand." And I went,
Ow.
"Okay." Then I did that, and I got a hoodie out of it. I don't have the hoodie anymore, but it was a cool hoodie.
Oh, sick. How old were you?
Like 15.
Oh, okay. So you probably could have still fit the hoodie in some capacity.
Yeah. No, I was like 13 because I wore that in middle school. Yeah.
All right, some more notes about the scene in the parking garage. You've also got
Turtle and Rabbit Man. Torty and what did they call her? Torty and Rabbit Coon or something?
oh no, it was like I don't remember.
Well, at least the
Bun or something.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Bun.
We get introduced to a different blonde guy and a bald dude who are Jin's number 2 and number 3, I assume, and they all fight. Blonde guy has a turtle and a rabbit demon, and he summons the turtle on top of Left, and Left goes, "Fuck."
I need
That's
to
heavy
lift
as
more.
shit.
Yeah. And the rabbit just kicks Right's ass because it's fast and good at fighting.
Yeah, I think it's like when you set up a good encounter, for like a fight encounter, it's like how can you suppress everyone in like an interesting way? It's like the
Yeah.
main character gets tricked because he thinks he sees his sister, but it was an
It's just
anglerfish.
blood.
It was an anglerfish fucking trick. Anglerfish use the fucking
Which
thing
we
on the
saw
top of
in
their head.
the second episode
Yeah.
of the Stalker Man.
So he runs out and then he gets captured by the anglerfish by just like getting held in its mouth. And then we get Left and Right and they come in and it's like, all right, so how can we suppress them? And it's like, all right, drop the fucking tortoise on Left.
Well, and also has his second big
Shoots
one-
out weapons.
Whatever the big one eats, the
No.
small one can shoot out.
Not
Yeah.
how that works.
Oh, okay.
The small one eats things and just stores
Shoots them
it.
out. Okay.
Yeah. I think if the big one eats something, you're kind of just dead.
Okay. So yeah, the small one, he feeds things to it, and it's got a ton of guns and stuff inside of it. But these guns are completely useless in
Pretty much
defeating.
every weapon does not work on Right and Left because,
Yeah.
quote, We're made of stone.
We're made of
Why
stone.
would that do anything?
Like an RPG is gonna blow up stone. Like
Yeah,
they're
that
not
is true.
immune
They're
to
made of
everything.
really strong stone, all
They're
right?
made of like sacred stone or
yeah. Definitely not normal stone.
They're made of bedrock in Minecraft.
But yeah, so then they get suppressed by the turtle and the hare, and then they kind of, because Yoru is such a badass, he manages to win the encounter by cutting Jin's tendon. And basically, the other guys had a trump card, though, because Bald Dude's
guy.
demon is like a giant one-eyed thing. We haven't seen its full form yet, but it's just hanging around outside the place.
Do you want me to try and force it in here? And it
Yeah.
like tries for a second and everything shakes. And they go, no, you're good. You don't have to do that. Please don't. Please
Yeah.
stop.
So basically, it's implied that they could have won at any point, but now that Jin is injured, they're kind of gonna, everybody's like, okay, we'll just go peacefully, they kind of convince. Oh, and he's also convinced they're not trying to kill him because he was like, well, they could have just killed me right off with the fish.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're not trying to kill me means maybe I can trust them a little
And
bit.
that's why he didn't try to kill them.
Yeah.
Also.
He just went for the Achilles tendon, which is
Yeah.
fucking painful.
But he said
as
he
fuck.
didn't cut it all the way. He
Yeah,
was
he
like,
just
I
went-
cut it shallow.
It was. You know what created my fear? What's the movie that Chucky is from?
Child's
Child's
Play.
Play.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a scene in that where like one of the characters sits down on their bed and he's under the bed and
Oh,
he fucking
yeah.
slits their Achilles with a knife, and I was just like, ah, that's horrifying.
Chucky always freaked me out too much. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch those.
For a long time, I would not put my fucking feet down if I was sitting on something. I'd be like, "There's something under there, man. I don't want my shit cut."
That's the other. I didn't need Chucky to be afraid of like something under my bed coming out to get me. I just, was naturally as a child. So then they go to the Kagamori mansion. They meet the obviously evil dude, and Jin goes, "Hey, fuck off! You don't need to be here right now. We're not trying to interact with you." So they go into the mansion. We get the reveal that Asa and Yoru's parents were in the mansion, but they flew to Okinawa and disappeared on the flight somehow. Yeah,
So
no one
that's our
knows.
big mystery now: is what happened to our parents
What
on this
happened
flight?
to
Does
the-
anybody
I
know
have to
about
find
it?
out where my dad went.
I think they got turned into a philosopher's stone.
Oh no!
That would be fucking fucked. They get a stone. That's your mom and dad. What? How do you think Asa would react to that?
She'd cry.
She'd probably hug it.
She wants to hug Yoru the whole time. They meet the doctor lady who
Oh, yeah,
has
doctor
been
lady's cool.
taking the blood from Asa, and Yoru's like, "What is this technology? I don't
Whoa,
understand."
blood transfusion.
One thing I wanted to mention, because at the start of episode 4, and really for the whole show that they've been in, like ever since they left the mountain, a lot of it is about how convenient our world is, and I think it's. So, like, Hiromu Arakawa, she also wrote Silver Spoon, and that whole series is basically just like, hey, did you know agriculture is, like, way more work than you're giving it credit for? Like, it's not like food just shows up in front of you. It's like a whole, thing, like a whole society structure. And this show feels like it's doing something similar with, like, trying to make you understand how different life is for us now than how it used to be. Where, like, yeah, Yoru was happy in his village, but like the quality of life there was nothing compared to what it is in the actual modern world.
They got dragons in the real world.
Yeah. They got all kinds of shit. And so he's like, on the one hand, he's off put by certain things, but on the other, it's like you can't deny that like being able to flush a lavatory is kind of a big deal,
Yeah, now you don't.
I don't
gotta
have to bury my shit anymore. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Which was probably better for the planet overall, right? Like you just bury the shit, and then it fucking just turns into dirt.
Not according to the National Park Service.
What does the National Park Service say about shitting in the woods?
If you gotta bury it really deep,
Well,
Otherwise,
well,
it's just
that's
going to surface in the rain and then,
it's shit.
and then there's poop, but then the poop gets eaten by the worms, and then the worms get eaten by the birds, and then the birds get eaten by the hawks. And
I
then...
don't know, man. I'm not a biologist.
My twin brother is. He just graduated with his master's degree. Congratulations.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
My little brother also just graduated.
Well, so what would you say was your favorite moment out of these 3 episodes?
Uh, so at the episode 6, the mansion's getting attacked. There's a bunch of like grunt level bad guys attacking, and they're kind of all getting their asses kicked, but one of them thinks he's escaping. He runs towards the door. He runs into a wall, which turns out to be Bald Guy's massive fucking demon.
Yeah,
and then Bald Guy just walks up on him with a crowbar.
He just hits him with a crowbar.
That guy's definitely dead.
Yeah, very dead.
There's a few people who get shot in the head by Jin. Gabby just eats like 5 or 6 people.
Gobble.
They are not fucking around. And actually, I like the way they kind of clarified that in this episode, that the reason they're like this is that they're getting attacked by assassins all the
Constantly.
time. Like, and that's when Yoru kind of starts to understand, because he's like at the very end of the episode saying to Asa, like, so is this what it's always like? And she's like, this was a lot of guys, but yeah, basically. And so that's why they're all so normalized to violence, is they've just gotten used to having to kill people all the time because people are always trying to kill them.
Yeah.
Kill, kill, kill. World is a fuck.
Yeah. I would probably also say that my favorite moment was Left getting shot in the head with arrows and just being
That
like,
was pretty sweet
like,
too.
Bonk.
I
I don't even remember what the point of that was. Why was he shooting at her?
He had that bow that had been spit out of the little fish's mouth, and it wasn't shooting accurately. So while they were trapped in the weird void space created by the yin yang creature, he was just like, well, we might as well take this time to get my bow right. Do you mind if I shoot arrows at you?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, why not?
He was supposed to be shooting at the thing she's holding, but
yeah, she was holding like a cleaver. He just hit her in the head 3 times.
There was just a small bit of a guy who looks kind of like Soph Kimbley from Full Metal Alchemist.
The guy who's probably actually behind the attack. And B and I both went, that's Kimbley.
And his sword has his
swords are probably his demons because they have eyes all over them.
Yeah.
Eyeball swords. Yeah, he didn't do shit. He just kind of was like, all right, well, this seems like more effort than it's worth. And then he like fucked off.
Because he realized that Yoru was so goated with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, he was like, I'm about to get fucking shot. I don't want to get shot. Shit, man. That's yeah, I don't want to be gangsta. I just want to fucking kill some people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character so far, probably Left.
Yeah, I was gonna say Left is pretty great.
Mine is the turtle.
The turtle's a
The
good
turtle's
choice.
great. Or the cat. The turtle or the cat. The cat is so fucking funny.
The cat is really funny.
I like the scene when Asa like jumps up onto the daemon to do like her seal or whatever and claim it. Yeah, to do break. She's just got like super long hair, and seeing her do like the pose with all the hair, I was like, that's sick. I'm so glad she's got super long hair. Not enough anime characters do.
It's also weird that she didn't have Daemons until this point.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I think that's just because she can do that, because she can break the connection. She's like, I need to always have the ability to like break someone's connection and take them.
Yeah, but she could do that at any time. Like break doesn't stop.
Yeah, but then that's too many actions.
I'm
It's
very
like, all right,
curious
now I gotta
because
break and then unseal and then break and then reseal.
Well, but you don't necessarily have to like recontract every demon you break with.
And then imagine having like a connection with that demon, then you just be like, oh shit, all right, fuck off. I need this one.
She did tell him that it's demons.
Temporary.
It's temporary.
And I'm thinking the fact that she said that makes me think that probably she will end up with other daemons at some point. I'm guessing this one will just be killed in the line of duty, and then she'll end up with the new one. But
maybe
that's why it doesn't have a voice actor.
Are around.
Yeah,
because they're a parallel. Like right and left are a parallel to Yoru and Asa. So yin and yang also are. I would be shocked if this demon does not stick around.
Maybe so.
Probably for like a season.
Forever.
Full Metal Alchemist.
This will be a
Full Metal Alchemist.
This will be a 24 episode season. Anything else you guys want to say about it?
Nope. I'm good.
What are we talking about next week?
All right.
Yeah, what do we got for the next
time?
week?
We're going back to Witch Hat Atelier.
Oh shit.
I've heard that episode like 5 was incredible. And at this point, there's probably like 8 out, but I'm only going to task you to get up through 6.
7.
You can continue if you want. But
I mean, last time there was 4, and I watched the 4th one just because I was like, there's no way I'm stopping. Right.
Yeah.
So
there is actually a 7th episode of Yomi no Tsugai that came out like yesterday or something. But
yeah.
because that show is so long, it makes sense to just do it in threes. And, I'm not assuming that everybody is caught up, even like only 5 episodes are dubbed, I think, so far. So, depending on who's watching.
Think Edward Elric's voice actor, voice acts for Yoru?
God, I hope not. That's Vic Mignogna.
I know.
I really hope not. Hate that guy.
My name is Edward Elric.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment WAMMBS. I forgot to say this at the beginning of everything.
And we're going to comment WAMMBS not only on this video, but on every video on YouTube.
Yes, if you are stopping after you get to the puppy dog videos that like fucking housewives are posting, you're not going far enough. We need every video to say WAMMBS on it at some point. And like if Mr. Beast is not talking about how weird it is that every one of his videos has like a WAMMS comment on there, we're doing something wrong. Everyone needs to, you know what? Actually, target Mr. Beast. Don't do all that.
Target cold ones.
Is that against? Is that allowed?
I don't think it's
Go comment
not
on
allowed.
Cold Ones videos. Just
All right.
maybe not.
Actually,
maybe don't
go
phrase
ahead.
it. Target Mr. Beast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Continue.
We'll start commenting on fucking Cold Ones videos, and then we'll get flown out to Australia.
Australia.
All right. So the next segment here. 3, 2, 1.
WAMMS.
This is Shade.
I'm Bird.
And I'm Trixie, the producer.
Manga.
Yeah.
Have you read manga lately? That's what we do
you
once a
even read
week.
manga? Do you
So
read?
you see, here's the thing about reading manga. It's so much better than anime. Sorry.
The thing about manga is
There's more feet.
there is, well,
He's doing
No.
a Quentin Tarantino impression, if that's
Yeah,
not evident.
so we read. Oh, actually, you're gonna go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I gotta say it again immediately afterwards, right? Like, comment, subscribe. But we read The Summer Hikaru Died, and you at the beginning of this said that you thought it was weirder even than Bug Ego.
No, not weirder. Just it's about there. I
About
think.
there.
The thing that this reminds me the most of, and it came to me right before the show. This is heavy, heavy, heavy. Another? Did you ever watch Another?
No.
Okay. B, did you?
I've seen the first
So
few episodes.
it's very similar. We're in a small town. There's some weird supernatural shit going on, and people die. They're
And
not
they are
dying
killed.
quite in the frequency of Another, in which
People die when they are killed. You haven't read this before?
no.
Then why was your computer background one of the panels from this?
That's me. I did that. I
Oh,
was the one
you've
using
read
that
this
computer.
before.
Oh,
I read
I'm a
this.
cat.
Yes, the I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat is yeah. And the reason I read this is that friend of the show Brody was like obsessed with it back like towards the end of last year. She wouldn't stop talking about it, and so I was like, you know what? Brody's says this manga is lit. I'm gonna go read it. I read about 30 chapters, which I think was about how much was out at the time.
It's 40 now.
And
Yeah, it's like
I
44
thought
now.
it was pretty good. I don't remember much of the specifics of what happens. I more so remember the general tone and how things evolved over the course of the story, but
It's
not
fine.
really.
There's not a lot of specifics they give us. It was kind of just like,
It's
he's
very
a
mysterious.
monster from the mountains.
Speaking of Brody, they just
Brody
commented,
out
I
here.
hate Mr. Beast SMH.
Yeah, Brody is the mother of flies.
Shout out Golden Butterflies. What would you score this manga based off to 30 chapters?
8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
So I was thinking like a 7, which I was
Yeah.
at a 5 for a while. I wanted to move up to a 7.
Interesting.
Did you? 'Cause you
I
read it.
probably like. I remember thinking 8. 7, just because I feel like if it was an 8, I'd remember more details.
It's
But,
interesting. I wouldn't say it's particularly memorable.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Because a lot of it is,
it's kind of mundane.
yeah, there's not.
It's weirdly mundane because
There's a lot going on and there is not a lot
So
going on.
this is a horror romance manga, and it at first feels really spooky and unnerving, and then as it goes, it gets weirdly cozy and kind of becomes more like
Why don't you go
cute.
ahead and just stick your hand inside my abdomen?
Yeah, that was pretty early. But like, my issue with it is that it didn't really feel like it went strong enough in any direction. Like it was
Yeah.
like, this is not that romantic in any way, but also it's not that horrific in any way. Like it's, yeah, Hikaru is possessed by like a fucking Lovecraftian other dimensional being that is so like indescribable that like anytime it's shown it's just like a kaleidoscope of weird shit. But
That
it's
is
not
some of my
that-
favorite art I've seen.
It's just not that scary. Like the setup is never
Yeah.
usually that scary. The reactions are never usually that scary, and then it just kind of like anytime there's never been like a full chapter that's just like horrifying or anything like that. It's just like a couple pages, and then it's like, all right, well, we'll go back to the mundane shit. And I was originally at like a 4. I was like, this is really boring. And then I thought about it a little bit, and I was like, okay, well, if you can think of all of this stuff as like allegories, like it's all like symbolism, like
Yeah.
trying to just not being able to grieve someone that has just died, like you're just holding on to them after they've died. It's like, okay, that's pretty deep
Just
to
like
think
Love
about.
Bullet.
Yeah, well, they let go pretty fast.
Yeah, true.
But this is legit. Just the main character can't let go of Hikaru dying, and it's even harder because Hikaru is right there. His body is alive. by some
Literally
fucking
his
Lovecraftian
corpse.
thing.
His best friend's corpse is just hanging out with him,
Yeah.
saying all kinds of weird shit like, stick your hand in my abdomen, feel my insides.
Do you want to feel my insides?
Yeah, that is a literal quote.
And it is pretty gay. Like I can give it that.
Stream is cutting
uh,
out hardcore. I don't know if that's just me. No, that's probably happening because it's only one bar on the thing.
Oh no. Is
Anybody else having this issue of stream cutting out? It might just be Dean. Nobody else.
Oh well, I don't know.
No, Brody says I thought it was just my internet being dumb, so it's probably us.
Is
I probably set the
Ethernet's
bit rate
plugged
too
in.
high.
Yeah, is it plugged in? Is it plugged into?
Yeah, it's plugged in. There's no wireless on this computer, so it had to be plugged in.
Wireless.
Well,
The bit rate might be too high.
we
I
are
need to turn it
locally
down.
recording as well, so hopefully that will.
Yeah.
Fix itself.
Oh, did you still keep it at 4K?
No, I turned it down.
Okay.
But I kept the bit rate at like 40,000, but I think it's only able to do like 20,000. So.
Well,
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
I'm not seeing cuts out right now, so hopefully
yeah, so
it's
we're
fine.
still good. Yeah, no. So, like, the best parts about it for me were the manga. Were like when it was mysterious.
Oh, it's yellow. That's better. Green.
Are we live
We're
again?
seeing green.
Yeah, we're live again.
Whams.
Whams, 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 whams. Whams, whams, whams.
just-
I need to see some comments saying that everything's golden.
Oh, weird. It's the same live.
We're going up, up, up. It's our moment.
I guess you did it fast enough that it didn't like restart. It didn't create a new.
Is that a
Gonna
thing
be,
on
gonna
YouTube?
be
That it would
golden.
like create a whole new fucking thing.
I thought it would. That normally would happen, but I guess just because you did it quickly, it's weird. Yeah. All right. Seems good now.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
I
So
think it
you
was
were
just I set the
saying
bit rate too
that
high.
you prefer when it stays mysterious.
Yeah, and this is something that I think it's just a me thing right there, where it's like, whenever things start getting explained a little bit too much, I'm like, okay, now this makes too much sense, and it's not as interesting, and
I totally
kinda
get
what
what
it
you
starts-
mean.
yeah, it kind of starts happening like that, where like I said that it got better over time, but also it could have been like a 10 with the fact that it was getting better because the characters were getting more likable and
We get
and
Sunglasses
situations.
Man, who
Yeah,
carries around a hamster, and the hamster has the spirit of a child in it.
yeah, he's cool. We get more characters, more cool characters, and we get more expansion of the side characters altogether. And I was like, this is getting better, but the mystery was getting too solved, where it's like, okay, what is Hikaru? Okay, it's some like fucking god-like being thing. That's
But he's
like,
not even that. He's
Yeah, and then
just
he ends up
like a
not
thing.
being the brain snatcher. But so they don't
I think
necessarily
they
know
call
what he
him
is,
an
but they're like,
illegitimate.
yeah. But they're like, oh well, the village had this like tradition over the years, and like they were cutting off people's heads a long time ago
So-
to appease some god.
So
and
Hikaru's family,
they can give you a wish.
Hikaru's family had an ancestor where this guy lost his wife, and so he went to the mountain and said, "Please bring me my wife back. I'll give you whatever you want." And then
Yeah.
he gave him a head, and so then
So it was monkey's paw.
yeah, that head, his wife came back, but it was only her head. And so then, for whatever reason, Hikaru's family continued giving them heads, and these heads would just mysteriously disappear.
Yeah.
But it's not like, what are they, the brain-eating monster or whatever. It's not that. That's not a thing. Hikaru is that entity, but he doesn't eat people's brains.
Yeah.
The heads are disappearing, though, and they don't really know why. Aside from, there's a hole.
Oh, did it cut out?
Uh,
Everything looks good on our side
yeah, I don't know.
right now. Yeah, no. Once they started explaining all the rituals and stuff like that, I was just like, okay, I'm way less interested in the like, what do they call them? The impures, the
Impures,
impurities.
illegitimates, whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah. And I just kind of wanted like whatever is going on with the relationship between the main character and Hikaru to be expanded on a bit more, but like they almost just kind of dropped that as an idea. Like oh, like he was kind of blushing and kind of into it, and it was like, oh, sticking my hand inside of you feels nice and warm and comfy, and then at some point he was like, I'm just not really about all that anymore.
Well,
And
but
it
they
was
still
like,
are, because like Hikaru threatens to go back up to the mountain, and main character says, "No, I'd miss you too much. Don't do
Yeah.
that."
but
I don't
then
even
but
think
then
of
it
you as
feels more
Hikaru
platonic
anymore.
rather than romantic.
Fair, yeah. Well, and for what it's worth, Hikaru is not a teenage boy. He's a strange being that might be hard to go further than that with it.
I don't know. It seems like when you fucking stick your hand in his chest, he feels nice. So it's like, hey.
It's interesting to hear y'all talk about this because you're talking a lot about like the mechanics of the story and stuff, and this is definitely more of an emotionally driven manga. Like it's more about the depth of how the emotions are portrayed and the fact that it is kind of like complicated, that the main guy he was in love with Hikaru. Hikaru dies, becomes someone new. The new person is explicitly falling in love with him, but he's like, you're not the one I loved, though. I loved Hikaru, and you're not the same. And so it's like he's got this weird feeling of this thing that looks like the person I wanted to be in love with me is in love with me, but doesn't act like him. And so it's this like, really complicated feeling it creates in him. But as it goes on, they start developing bonds, and he feels almost like a sense of responsibility towards this thing. And so they do kind of start falling in love, but then there's the complication of, oh no, now am I betraying my feelings for original Hikaru by being in love with this thing? And you got all these complicated emotions going on. But like you said, I do think in the beginning, more of the mystery is like, what is Hikaru? Is he good or evil? And then you come to a point where it's hard to think of him as evil. You're like, he just seems like a nice guy, whatever he is. He's just in love with this guy, and he's really nice.
Even Hikaru says like, yeah, I'm probably gonna kill someone again, but I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, but it's like he's like a toxic person. Like, it's just I can fix him. He's not gonna kill anyone while I'm watching.
Yeah, I guess, but also he's got a completely different biology and physiology. He doesn't really get hungry or need to sleep, but he loves eating souls. He just wants to eat souls. That's his favorite thing to do is eat souls.
He likes to eat ice pops.
Well, yes, but that's just for taste. He doesn't have like a desire to. But his favorite thing is souls.
Souls.
Yeah, the impure souls are fine, but
Ashen
real
one,
souls?
Bring me more souls. When are you gonna play Dark Souls?
I have played Dark Souls
on stream.
Oh, I don't know. We recorded a whole playthrough of Dark Souls 3 once.
Yeah.
Well, what would you say is your favorite character in this?
I think her name is Asako, the girl who can hear spirits but not see them. That or the middle-aged woman who is like the best medium ever.
Yeah. She's just like, actually, I'm just a housewife. They're just like, well, no,
Or
you're just doing some
Sunglass
crazy
Man.
shit.
Sunglasses Man is pretty
This
sweet.
is the part where I feel disappointed because I'm like, I don't remember literally any of these characters. Like, I remember the two main boys. I remember how their relationship evolves. I cannot remember a single other character. I know it's like they start teaming up with people against, like, there seems to be like a shadowy organization that's probably the real bad guy.
The company.
Yeah, the company. That's like,
That's who Sunglasses works for, but Sunglasses hates
We clearly
the
read
company.
different Scantrons, but
We always do. We always do this.
because he reads the official one and
No,
you read
I read
okay.
I read one where every single time I clicked the next chapter, it gave me 3 new ads.
Oh
I
boy,
don't have that problem.
you got to use Brave browser. Blocks all
True.
that shit.
Doesn't always.
Brave browser, go ahead and sponsor us.
I would
right.
love a Brave browser sponsorship actually, and they might do that. So Brave browser, if you're out there, you know
I
what?
wasn't
Let me get
using
in
my
contact
computer,
with
though.
them.
Do they have a phone browser?
Yeah, I have it on my phone. That's how I read manga every single week. I go to Brave, I type in manga title, free.
Brave's native ad and tracker blockers are very powerful, and they're updated all the time.
Almost as powerful as Hikaru's ability to cleanse the impure.
Yeah, because he kind of just like sucks them up into his nose.
No, I don't think. I think he just sucks them into his chest, and like occasionally they're super powerful, so his nose bleeds or his eye bleeds or something. It's
I
nebulous.
interpreted that as him like snorting them.
That would be.
He just
Let me just get a bump of soul real quick.
That soul was nice.
I'm surprised you haven't mentioned how like amazing the paneling is in this manga.
I didn't think it was that amazing.
I thought it was like
There
I
was
remember
like a couple cool ones.
what stuck out to me about this manga mostly was like the way it would present emotional scenes where like the whole page kind of transforms into the emotion of the character, and there's just
didn't
like
get that
lots
feeling.
of badass
They
moments like
picked
that.
cicadas really well.
Yeah, there's just a lot of like fucking cicadas going squeeze down the
It's
page.
interesting because I feel
The
like
ghosts.
like from what I've seen of like Witch Hat Atelier, I understand like why the paneling of that is so cool is that it makes you feel more immersed in the world.
Yeah.
In this, I felt way more immersed in the emotions. Like I felt like the manga did a great job of making me understand exactly how a character's feeling in like an overwhelming way, and it does
Maybe
a
I
great
just-
job at overwhelming emotion.
Maybe I just did not connect with the emotions that they were
I
trying
guess
to
not.
portray for me. 'Cause, like, I was just like reading it and I was going, whatever.
I
This
remember
is
having a
kinda
lot of
flat."
page turns and being like, "Oh shit," like that's a cool portrayal of that emotion.
Didn't get much of that either.
Interesting.
And maybe we're just,
Emotionally stunted.
what if we're just broken? Like,
Just like Hikaru.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
It definitely feels like you wanted this to be more of a mystery and less of a romance.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be more of a romance. It
Okay.
didn't feel like much of a romance.
I think
to
I
me.
wanted it to be more of both.
Yeah.
It
and less
doesn't
of a
really
slice of
feel
life
like-
chilled out.
Yeah,
like,
it
kinda,
doesn't really go too hard on either way there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just like, oh, we're gonna go to the beach, and then Sunglass Man shows up and fucking cuts.
Like I said, it
Hikaru's
starts
head
off feeling
Well, that-
really
that was
That was
tense.
before I
scenes,
know,
yeah.
but
It starts off feeling really tense and just gets less and less tense, which is a weird way for a story like this to go. You
It
are
should
not
be the
expecting
opposite.
a tension decrease. You're not expecting it to get cozier and like more just it feels like almost like the author loves the characters too much to put them through anything really like
Yeah.
like the author
was
just
really,
wants
like-
to have fun with these boys and not really like keep torturing them.
Yeah, when Hikaru kills the old lady,
yeah,
I was like, oh shit, that's some fucking stakes.
I thought that was gonna be more of something. Than
Yeah,
it
I thought he was gonna start killing more people. Like it was gonna be like, oh, people are like figuring out who he is, and he's like, oh, I gotta kill these people. And then nope, it was just the one.
And then
Like, he just kills
main
the old
character
lady.
goes, "Hey, you gotta stop killing people. That's
He's
not
like,
a
don't,
good thing.
Don't
actually.
kill the people.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then of course almost kills Asaka, but like he doesn't. He
'Cause she's
fucking smacks her
rad.
in the ear. And it's like, oh, the stakes. But I was just like, dude, I was really
a
expecting it to be.
steak.
I could go for a steak right now.
I already had one.
What would you say is your favorite moment though?
Oh man,
I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I'm a
I'm
cat.
a cat
I'm a
was
cat.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what that scene
It was
is.
Asaka is
She
like
hears a cat ghost,
yeah.
but
Okay.
then it's not a cat ghost. It's a regular ghost pretending to be a cat ghost.
Okay.
And so she opens the door and I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I'm a cat.
That's it.
I love
Pretty
that
much.
page.
And then the other guy shows up and he's like, "Oh, you can hear him."
Yeah. Any moment with
I
sunglasses
think that was
guy
literally
was,
the 30th
yeah.
chapter was when that happens.
Any moment
then
with
he-
sunglasses guy is my favorite because he's just funny. He hates the company he works for. He's
Yeah.
functionally blind without the sunglasses. He's got a hamster with the soul of a child in it that can detect
Yeah.
ghosts.
Isn't even a child anymore. It's 20 years old.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, this has been edifying to me in terms of what kind of manga I probably shouldn't recommend you. Not even that either of you didn't like it per se, but it just I don't feel
I thought it
like
was
you're the
interesting.
right audience for this
I
manga.
definitely didn't love it.
Yeah.
I'd watch the anime and see if
The anime
that's
is
any
cool.
better.
It's well made. I only saw the first episode, but it does interesting stuff with incorporating the paneling of the manga into the show.
I'm trying to see our main character dick down Hikaru in his eldritch form.
Yeah, I'm trying to see like some fucking crazy vor action between Hikaru and what was his name?
Is that what
Yoshiki?
would have made it a
Something
10?
like that, yeah. Yoshiki.
Yeah, like just a straight up like a whole chapter of like weird alien sex probably would have made it like a 10. Nah, probably like I think a 10 would have just been like if it leaned more into any of those directions, like I was saying, like
Yeah.
Any
If
of
it
the
was-
directions they're taking
if there
at
was
all.
more horrifying shit, or if there was more like it felt like their relationship developed in a way where it was like I guess more obvious to me because I'm
Mhm.
fucking dense.
Well, they're just, they're just teenage boys. They don't know if they're in love with each other yet. There is one point where main character goes, he's not like talking about a noble's son or something. Oh, he's not sick. He's gay. And Hikaru
Yeah.
goes, are you talking about the ELLEGEEBEETEE?
I read that as LGBT.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. They all have country fucking accents in this manga.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's really,
yeah.
really funny.
Are you talking about the LGBT?
The way Japan writes country accents always infuriates me. It's just I can read
Is
it
Japan writing that?
You mean how the
or however
translators,
translators do it,
it.
whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. But it's always a little off. Like I get what they're trying
Yeah.
to do. I can read it in a hick accent. Just doesn't
It's
seem
almost
exactly what
certainly
they're going
like
for.
some Californian
Trying
trying
to-
to write
yeah.
an English hick accent.
This is what they sound like in Texas, right? Haha.
Just throw a y'all in
I mean,
there
they should
every now
sound
and
they
then.
should sound like Appalachians. Like that should be the accent they're going
What
for.
does an Appalachian sound like?
You and I.
You guys don't sound like
Virginia.
Appalachians.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Yes, Mima.
Yeah,
Okay,
our
like our
grandma is what
grandma.
an Appalachian. She's literally from the foothills of the Appalachians. So
Yeah, there you go. I can imagine that. That is kind of what I read it as sometimes. It's like, how would Mima say this?
well, I can't believe that you'd use me as an example of an Appalachian accent.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly why.
All right.
Yeah, what are we reading next week?
Next week is one that I think you'll both be a lot more eager to read. One that maybe you've been hoping to read or already have read some of. And I found out it's only got 36 chapters right now. JoJo Lands!
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait, do
This
pose
is
with
the
do pose with me.
Hawaiian one, right? I'm
Do a
pretty
pose with
sure
me.
this is the one that
I thought you had read some of it.
Wait,
I think
JoJo
I'm
Lands.
pretty caught up on
I thought JoJo Lands was part 8.
JoJo Lands is the new one.
It's part
JoJo Lands
9?
is current JoJo.
Hang on. I need to see if this is the one I think it is.
I actually totally forgot. So it was actually explained that Hikaru is a lost child, which Berserk kind of explains what a lost child is, and this also kind of explains what a lost child is. You know the Lost Children arc about like you have like the kid that has the wish, and then the fairies show up because they're gonna grant the wish, and like the wish is to make a paradise. But then she finds out that the paradise is that these fairies are all like killing each other in this weird fucking like battle, and all the fairies are kids that wished for a paradise that like turn into these fairies. That's essentially what Hikaru is doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The monkey chain.
The
monkey's fist.
I'm just like really.
The monkey.
I'm like distraught over here that I mentioned to JoJo and you didn't immediately start doing a.
Do you know that one of the main characters in JoJo Land's name is a drag trans type person, and their name is Dragona?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I have read.
I don't want to hear shit about
fair
Oda.
amount of this already. I'm pretty excited for it because it's weird. It's fun.
Yeah, well, you should probably.
It's not as weird as
you probably
parts-
should reread the entire.
This is
thing.
part 9, not part 8.
Yes.
Yeah, part 8. The main character has 4 balls and 2 dicks.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Shepherd McQuad. That's
Gappy
a
has 4
Mass
balls
Effect
and
joke.
2 dicks.
He at least has 4 balls for sure. I don't know about the 2 dicks thing, but
I've had people call me Gappy because I got the gap. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I got the gap.
is that why they call him Gappy?
Yeah, I got the gap in his teeth.
Oh, huh.
Well, JoJo lands next week.
You gotta do a post.
If you
gotta do a
want,
post
you
on
can
me.
stop at chapter 30, but again, it is like 36 chapters or
You gotta
something
do-
like that. So if
That's
you want to
a terrible
catch up,
pose. You need to post.
I'm
better.
not, I'm holding the beer.
you got to JoJo.
here's
it.
my
Put your
JoJo
leg
pose.
over your head. There we go.
better.
That's a
there we go.
JoJo.
Now we're matching energy.
That's gonna have to be the thumbnail. Oh. Okay,
Okay, that
Move
was like the
on.
whole beer fucking waterfalled.
we gotta tear
gonna
some
go ahead.
ass.
Like, and we're gonna go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and we're gonna comment WAMMBS 10,000 times, right?
We know what you're really here for.
Oh no!
Wait, but we're not in that segment yet. I haven't closed all this shit yet. 3, 2, 1.
Whams.
This
is the worst album I have ever had to
So-
listen to in my entire life.
Oh my god. What does that put it as out of 10?
-10.
Wait, is it
Negative
on
10.
screen? Do we know what it
It's-
is yet?
All right, so
quick.
this week we listened to, and this is not actually the album cover. I just thought it was really funny. We listened to Iceman by Drake, which this is Drake's face if he were an Iceman. And you just said it's the worst thing you've ever heard. -10.
Yeah,
Do you think this will be the worst rating you've ever given an album?
Did you
Even
really give
worse
it a
than
-10?
Kanye?
that's what I said. Yeah, way worse than Kanye. Oh my god.
Put me on screen for this one. Just
if
keep
Kanye
me on
did
screen.
these songs, they would be better.
I highly this is, in my opinion, this album Iceman, which we did not listen to, Habdidi, whatever the fuck it's
We
called.
just listened to the
or-
one called Iceman.
Or the
Yeah,
other
Because
one.
3 albums is too much to release.
The
at
one that we
once.
knew was going to come out.
Iceman for me is a 1 out of 10, and it is legitimately worse than Bully by Ye.
Wow. I
Yeah.
did not hate this that much.
What was your score?
Like a 4.
I think you gave Bully a 4 also. So
I think I gave
on
Bully a
par.
3 or a 4.
Okay.
It's about that area for me. Like, there's good beats. There's good production.
There's good beats is the best thing you can
Yeah.
possibly say about this album, and it's not
Like-
true of the whole thing.
and
I,
this
I
is
said this to Shade last night. Before listening to it, the only thing I had seen about this album was, it seems like Drake wrote it.
Yeah. and
Oh,
I
yeah.
agreed immediately. Like,
I put the man in manifestation.
like I'm not a person that really listens to lyrics. So it's like whenever the beat is like quieter and I can hear a lyric, I go, that was really cheesy. And like that was my whole experience, that I was going like, I was like, okay, I'm rocking with this beat. All right, he's doing some kind of flow over it. And then I listen to what he says and I go, what?
Some kind of flow.
Have
Have you imagined what it would be like if I
Like the
talked
first-
over a beat?
The first like 6 songs, I was like, this is not how Drake usually sounds. What is he doing? And then it like came back. I was like, okay, we got the auto-tune Drake that I'm used
All right.
to hearing.
So track 1 on this album, Drake is just speaking for like 5 minutes over a beat.
yeah.
I remember the most offensive part of this for me.
Yeah.
At one point, Drake says something like, you guys are going back to the projects, giving everyone turkeys, but then you go, back to the Beverly Hills. And it's like, Drake, you live in a mansion. What do you...
Lives in the biggest mansion.
Yeah, like the biggest mansion ever. What do you mean by this? You are the person you're describing right now.
That can't be the most offensive thing on this album.
I'm sure there was more, and it might come back to me. I tried to memory hole all of this as soon as I didn't have to hear it anymore.
First song, you should have waited till after you reviewed it. The first song on the album.
It's really bad.
There's an artist, one of the greatest rappers of all time, is a rapper named Kool Keith. He's not that well known because he raps under like 70 different identities. But Kool Keith kind of speak raps over beats. And he's really funny. He says like absurd, weird, crazy shit. He's kind of the original Lil B. He has worked with Lil B. And the first song on this album, I felt like...
Bass God.
Yes, thank you, Bass God. I felt like Drake was trying to do a Kool Keith with track 1. And the problem is that his voice is so fucking monotonous. He doesn't use inflections. He doesn't really have flow. He's just kind of speaking, and everything he's saying is annoying.
Because when you use autotune, that's what you're supposed to do is be monotone so that you can change it.
It's not even autotune on that first
song.
song.
No, it's not. And that's the problem. That he didn't use the autotune. And so he just kept his same monotonous thing that you're supposed to fix with the fucking autotune.
Yes, Gary Always, Drake is part of the Ice Force.
I don't know what Ice Force is.
So a certain Irish gentleman who didn't know what was going on in American politics named Eye Patch Wolf was one time inventing a white rapper group called Ice Force. Or the Ice Force, and he presented this at a convention, not realizing that like 2 months later, Ice was going to be like the big story coming out of America, so he had to quash that. Drake's doing it on purpose. Drake knows about Ice. He knows what Ice is doing in America.
He shouts out Aiden Ross on this album, which was very weird.
Because he did a stream with Aiden Ross,
It's
and
still
they're good
very
friends.
weird.
and it was a big story, and so he had to bring up the Aiden Ross stream.
Drake is
How can you be a white supremacist as a mixed Canadian?
So that's the thing, right? Like, basically, Kendrick put him in this box of saying, like, basically, you are using black culture, black American culture. Like, you are a Canadian rich Jew, and you are using black American culture to further your career.
I would like to come out and say I love Israel.
Oh, no, you don't. But
I fucking love Israel.
Oh, I fucking love Israel. No, he's not an Israeli Jew, but he is a rich Jewish person who has...
He's Jewish?
Yeah, and he, at the start of his career, he was like, I'm so Jewish that I'll be rich forever. Like, that was literally Drake. So, like, he is all about...
That's a hell of a line, though.
Drake's got a white mom. He's a part of the power structure. He's very much, like, about the fact that he is a part of this white power structure. And so a lot of what he does is dog whistling to chuds, right-wingers. His music has always been deeply chauvinistic. Like, the reason I've always hated Drake, I've always been a never Draker, because his music has always been basically fuck women, you know?
Yeah, so...
It's fuck women, but also...
The fuck women on this album... The fuck women on this album was so...
weird.
Fucking silly. Like, usually it's like... Oh yeah, girl, I'm exploring your body and I'm taking you to my house and we're fucking.
Where he was just like, I want some head.
This one was just like, we are having sex now. Sex, women, please. Me, sex, you. We are sex time, please.
Like one of the.
I am Drake. We sex.
It's like one of the. It's one of the corporate robots from Futurama. You know, the TV executives, where they just kind of like scream generic ideas.
I want to say,
I swear to God, he at some point like was talking about a friend of his, like a longtime friend, and was like, he remembers when I used to pull up porn on the laptop.
What the fuck?
There was a lot of stuff like that where it's just like, why are you talking about this? Like, this is not cool.
He's a gooner. He's a gambling groomer. Also, most of his streams are just him gambling. Like, literally,
that's
just
kind of hilarious.
He just sponsors a bunch of gambling apps, and
I don't like
they
Drake.
sponsor him.
That's what I mean.
I don't like Drake, but Anita Max Win. Anita Max Win is fun.
Anita Max Ween.
Anita Max Win.
Is that a Drake quote?
It's his alter ego.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was his alter.
That's his alter ego. Anita Max Win.
Good God.
Because he has a hat with Anita Max Win on it, and he goes, "This is my alter ego."
The first time I ever saw Drake was on a Sprite commercial before I knew who he was, and on that commercial, I
Want a Sprite
thought
cranberry?
Last name ever.
Yeah.
first name greatest. And when I saw that commercial, I thought that doesn't seem like a real rapper. That seems like an actor playing a generic rapper.
That
And
is what
that
he's
is
doing.
Drake. That is Drake.
That's
He is
Drake.
an actor playing a generic rapper. But because he did it so well for so long, it came to be that he is people copy him to be generic. Like, he's not copying a generic concept of a rapper anymore. He is successfully the generic concept of a rapper. And so there's nothing for him to emulate anymore. There's like everything he does is weird and unrelatable because he is
weird and unrelatable.
exactly. And he tries to wear the hats. On this album, there's like 3 or 4 songs that are clearly Ye. Like, obviously he's trying to be Ye. And all of those songs are almost the best songs on the album, except that he ruins them with his voice. And I was literally listening to them like, if Ye sang this, it would be good. You mentioned that at the start. Like, if Ye did some of these songs.
I was like, he kind of sounds like he's trying to be Kanye. And then I also said that on the song fucking...
For whatever I can hate on Ye for, the man has heart. And his heart comes through in his music. And he sings with heart. And Drake does not sing with heart.
The song Too Hard for the Radio.
Oh, boy. So there's a few songs where he's trying to be Kendrick.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to be Kendrick. And it was like... It was the saddest thing I think I've heard where I was like, the song started out and I was like, okay, I kind of like this. I was like, this is probably my favorite song on the album. And then a minute and a half in, there's a beat change. And then I was like, wait, is this just not like us?
The first half of that song, I hated the beat on the first half of that song because I thought it was the cheapest sounding version of a Bay Area beat. And if you don't know what I mean by that, there's a rapper called E40 who has a very distinct, like, bouncy sound with a heavy bass. And E40 songs are hugely influential. He's an old school rapper. When Kendrick is doing that sound, he's doing it because of E40. When anyone from LA is doing that sound, they're doing E40 is from San Francisco Bay Area. So that's why I call it a Bay Area sound. The Bay Area beats normally sound awesome. Like, they're the coolest beats. And that's what Not Like Us is. It's doing a E40 Bay Area beat. This is the cheapest sounding Bay Area beat I've ever heard. The first half of the song, I think Drake's performance maybe is better on the first half. The second half, like you said, it's Kmart Not Like Us.
I was like, what am I listening to?
He's
like, this is just so fucking lame.
He's kind of doing, because Kendrick is a goofy voice rapper.
Yeah.
You know, Kendrick does all kinds of wacky inflections and weird shit, and Drake is trying to do that on this song. And there's a few people who've been wondering, like, is it supposed to be a parody?
Innocent Kendrick, you seen in the street.
Like, is he trying?
Basketball and annihilator to eat.
It feels like it might be intentional disrespect, like he's doing it badly to make it sound worse, like to like make fun of that type of sound. It's either that he's just actually doing it poorly, or that he is doing it poorly as a disrespect. A big part of me thinks a lot of this album is trolling. Like, Drake is a troll. The cover of the album is his hand. You know, we didn't have the real album cover on here, but it's his hand in Michael Jackson's glove.
Couldn't get one that was a real fucking image.
It's his hand in Michael Jackson's sparkling glove, which he owns because he buys artifacts of famous people. There's a whole song where he's bragging about owning all the chains from Virginia Beach, you know, because he's got enemies here with Pharrell and Pusha T.
I thought there was like another Virginia Beach or something.
There
like
is
that.
one in Canada, and he made fun of that in another song as well. But he's
Where the hell is Virginia Beach in Canada?
he has his worst enemies are from Virginia Beach. Like, him dissing Pharrell is what caused all of the beef. All of Kendrick, I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. I inherit the beef, you know. Like, and Pusha T is the one, you are hiding a child.
Yeah,
we're from there. We're in Norfolk right now, which is next to Virginia Beach.
Fuck you, Drake.
We're from Virginia Beach.
You come around here, I'll
this is the Drake.
Hate you.
Is on a lake in Canada. It's not even like a.
Apparently, it's really ghetto at Virginia Beach in Canada. But
unlike
Unlike
Virginia
here,
Beach.
which is like, well, he has a song where he's like, "You're pretty but ghetto like Virginia Beach," and I was like, I didn't know about the Canada one at first, and I was like, Virginia Beach is the least ghetto part of
There's
fucking this part of
Two
Virginia.
ghetto parts of Virginia Beach. It's like they're small.
Yeah,
No,
Pungo. And
No,
It's not ghetto. It's just
that was a joke.
But yeah, so like we're here in the Drake hate capital of the United States. So obviously I hate Drake in an unconscionable amount, but I've always thought his voice was stupid.
I've never
and his
had to
bars
listen
suck.
to a Drake album before, and I hope I never do again.
Same.
There's some good Drake songs.
Look,
Hotline Bling, I like. That's
Hotline
the only
Bling,
one.
but he didn't write any of his good songs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
So
I mean,
like
it's not-
the
you can't- you can't.
Kanye criticism was, oh, this sounds like it was written by AI. I've said this before. I'll say it again. The biggest criticism I have of this is Drake wrote it. It
Yeah,
very
Drake wrote
much
it.
sounds like Drake
and
wrote
AI
this.
would not come up with bars this bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually probably would have been better off if he let AI write it.
Or used his ghostwriters, something he's very famous
Yeah.
for having.
I will say, so
Well, he lost them all.
I mean, he
there's
couldn't
like-
have lost all of them.
He burned all his bridges.
I know you said that you think,
Future's on one of these songs.
yeah, Future is
Well,
on
he
there,
didn't
even
burn
though
the bridges with the guys that didn't fucking make fun of him.
the guys who have
afterwards.
morals and integrity, he burned the bridges with.
Yeah. So 21 Savage and what's his face?
21.
21.
They didn't burn the bridge, and it's like
21 Savage and Future. 21 Savage just does a hook on a song that is annoying as shit. They're talking about bees
Yeah.
on the table. I'm like, you
It's
can't
really
fit
bad.
billions on a table. Nothing.
Bills, right?
No, because he references
They're
the
talking
idea
about
that y'all are
billions, yeah.
talking about millions and we're above that, and so they're trying to say
21 Savage, a billionaire?
So what they're
he
saying,
has a lot of money. I don't know
what
if
they're
he's a
saying is that
billionaire.
when they sign a contract to do something, it needs to be billions that are on the table. Like
Okay,
when you
but
put it in front of me, it should say billions. But
I'm trying to
neither
wreck
one
the
of them-
economy
Neither
with
one of
my
them-
contracts.
neither one of them is a billionaire. And I
Yeah.
will say the only reason Drake's not a billionaire is because he's a fucking gambling addict. The man
Yeah.
should be a billionaire. He's
Yeah.
a gambling addict.
I
Just
mean,
like
when you
fucking,
burn all your bridges and
just like
nobody
Bruno
likes you
Mars.
anymore. I saw a thing also that was like Drake fucked a bunch of his like porn star idols from when he was a kid to try and get away from the pedophile allegations.
Oh no, that's hilarious.
I don't know how true that is, but I read it and thought that's pretty funny.
You know what they say? You fuck 1,000 porn stars and one kid, you're actually not a pedophile.
I think they say
you
the
can have-
opposite of that.
you
but
can have sex.
Really? That's what they say.
You can have sex with 1,000 porn stars. I don't want to finish
Fucking
that
Christ,
sentence.
please don't.
Everyone loses their mind.
So you said that you liked the beats on this album. There were exactly 3 beats on this album that I remember thinking, God damn, I'm gonna steal that beat. Fuck Drake. Like track 3.
That would be good. Do that.
Track 3 is, I think, Whisper My Name.
In
Where
which he does not really encourage you to whisper at all.
No, well, in the hook he says "Whisper my name," and like it was actually sounded pretty good hook. I will give him that hook sounded good. The problem is that all I could think the whole time that I'm hearing him say "Whisper my name" is that I mostly refer to him as Drake, like Soldier Boy in that fucking clip. That's my favorite clip ever. Drake. Oh, shout out Soldier Boy.
Shout out Soldier Boy. I'm not even kidding. A lot of times on test drives, people are like, "Oh, I don't know if I can make this turn." I just go, "Crank that, Soldier Boy." I've said that to more than one customer.
I'm so glad we
What
got to
would you say
shout out
is-
Lil B and Soldier Boy in the same
What would
video.
you say is your favorite song?
None of them. These were all some of the worst songs I've ever had to listen
I
to.
think my favorite, it's like track 7, I think, where it's flyover footage of. Oh no. Okay, so there's a bunch of music videos for like most of the songs on
the
this.
Shane Gillis as a cop one is funny.
Shane Gillis being a cop in the back of a car while the kids are driving it, but that one just made me mad because Shane Gillis was the one who said that Drake was going to get got. Like years before it happened, he was like, "Oh, that Drake guy's going down" on one of his podcasts.
Well, it's just that's the fun. Shane Gillis, like, I think he does have morals, but he's gonna do what is funniest always.
Yeah.
And he's really good at it. And so him being in this is like, yeah, It is pretty fucking funny that you're in this video right now.
They
having
got him
talked
at
shit
the
about
end
him.
It's really
pulling
funny.
out a chain with the OVO owl on it and saying, "I did this as a favor for Drake. He's my friend."
Yeah, it's really, really funny that he would do it, but it's even more funny that somebody would ask him to do it.
Yeah.
Like, why did you ask him to do that?
You know, after the roast of Kevin Hart, he's hot.
Yeah, well,
He's been hot for years.
I know.
That was-
I'm totally kidding.
I thought the roast of Kevin Hart was on like 4 days ago.
It was.
Yeah. So there's music videos for a lot of these songs. A lot of the videos look great. Some of them are cheesy. I mean, anytime Drake's like trying to be cool in one of them, he's like a
Where he's-
bobblehead.
the one
he
where
just
he-
moves his head too goddamn
the
much.
one where he's in front of a pool and he has like 1,000 guns pointed at him.
That one's ridiculous.
That was really funny.
I've
There-
never seen
there's
these videos.
Two, because the original one was "What Did I Miss," which is a shittier version of "What Did I Miss." Shout out to V Diggs, and he's like at a poolside with 1 billion guns pointed at him, and it looks really stupid. And then the next video in the playlist continues that shot, so it's in 2 videos now. But anyway, there's one video where it's like flyover footage of Toronto. I think that was one of the songs we couldn't make it through. By the way, this album is 18 tracks. He released 3 albums, totaling 43 tracks. We only tried to make
Which
it through
can't be
Iceman.
quality. You can't release 3 albums within like what
He was
it,
trying
2
to break his
years?
contract with UMG because he needed to release 3 more albums before he's out of his contract, and he successfully
He wasn't
did
trying to
that.
break it. He was trying to fulfill it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Breaking it would be
He's trying to get out
not
of it
doing that.
because he's currently suing UMG over they promoted a song that called me a pedophile. And he's been in this lawsuit for over 1.5 years now.
That's still happening?
They keep appealing. They keep trying to
Lawsuits
push
take
it
a long
through.
fucking time.
Yeah, I mean it's been thrown out of court
yeah.
more than once at this point, but he keeps appealing and doubling down.
Is the lawsuit American or Canadian?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. Probably American. But anyway, so Drake.
That would be the funniest Supreme
There's
Court
one
case
song
to
where he's
ever
like, "I'm
happen.
hanging out in Lucien's house," and I'm like, "That's the guy you're suing. Why are you hanging out in his house in this fucking song?" So there's one song that has like a cool animated music
It's
video.
just business.
And I think that's the one where he's dissing everyone from Virginia Beach, but it was the most interesting song where like it had a pretty good beat, his flow was okay, he was actually dropping like, you know, wordplay and disses, and it was like, okay, this is at least a hip hop song. Like most of it, I was like, I don't even accept this as hip hop music. This is just garbage. Worse
Yeah.
than garbage. You can find useful things in the garbage. You can't on this album. That song was almost good, but it also had lines like, "They envy me like Nevada." Because you see, Nevada's is NV. That's
Yeah.
the state.
So that's funny, but
letters.
then
Oh.
like it's cool.
Sorry,
That's
I-
exactly the reaction.
Yeah.
You said that,
Oh.
and I was distracted by
So
something else.
my
I was like,
exact reaction to that was, who the fuck is envious of Nevada? Like, I maybe Las
place
Vegas,
sucks.
but the rest of it,
Yeah.
I like Nevada. I'm a fan of Nevada.
Isn't it
It is
just a desert?
full of nothing.
Yeah, it's
full of
mostly
just
desert.
nothing.
It's mostly just a big empty desert, but it does have some cool mountains, and
It's great to drive through.
I like Reno.
Reno's cool. I like the parts of Nevada that are nothing, but it's a weird
No one's
thing.
envious of Nevada.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I've never once heard someone go, you know where I want to go?
No, that the joke is
I want to
not.
go to.
I don't think he's trying to say that anyone envies Nevada. I think it was purely about the letters NV.
yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
it's just because he.
But
can
that's
make a
why
pun.
it's wordplay and not a double entendre. This is something Open Mike Eagle said in his video. Is like this album has a lot of wordplay, but it doesn't have proper double
I
entendres.
want to go live in Fallon, Nevada.
It doesn't have any entendres.
Never heard anyone say anything like that before.
All right, what would have made this a 10?
Fucking
If Drake didn't make it at all, if Drake was not involved.
yeah, if he took the L.
Oh wait,
Yeah, if you just removed Drake, because like a lot of the beats are great, but it's Drake. Drake
There
is
were-
the element that makes it worse.
there were 18 songs on this album. we did not listen to the last 4 songs because we couldn't take it anymore. There were 5 or 6 that I made it like halfway, like I made it past the beat switch, listened a little bit, and went, I can't fucking take this song anymore.
Well,
So
a lot of
a lot
time
of
with the
weird
beat
beat
switches
switches.
on these, like he doesn't change how he's rapping like you would expect someone to in a beat switch. He
he just keeps doing the same thing, and the beat changes out of nowhere. It's never like led into.
Yeah.
Like if you want to hear a good beat switch and how it should be done, listen to Dark and Violent by Denzel Curry. Listen to fucking Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. Those are legendary beat switch moments. And like
Yeah.
on this album, it's literally just the beat changes and he just keeps doing the same thing. And you're like, what was the point of changing the beat? Why not just make this 2 songs? Like, didn't make any fucking sense.
I mean, DNA is also a great beat switch.
oh yeah. Give me some ganja. Yeah, legendary.
Yeah. And then what is it called? X.
Go and give it to you.
XXX.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick's a master of beat switches.
It was also really funny because when we were listening to this last
Sicko
night,
Mode, which has
Yeah.
Drake on it. Great beat switches.
Yeah, sicko mode.
when we were listening to this last night, we got to like whatever the 12th song. Whenever we gave up, I went, I need a break. Fully intending to finish it, and I was like, I'm not going back to this. Trixie then spent the rest of the night listening to good rap. I was like, oh, cool. You
Yeah.
needed a
Oh.
palate cleanser.
No, I
Refresher.
just sat
This is what
there.
it's
I,
supposed to sound
I put
like.
on.
The one I remember, like immediately after you did Up in Here, and I was like,
Yeah, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
Gary
up in
always said,
here.
she like chocolate. Pronouns are he, her, she like chocolate.
Yeah, I there's an
Yeah,
album
that's some cheesy fucking Drake wordplay.
there's a
right there.
rapper called IDK from Maryland who has an album
What does
called
IDK stand for?
Ignorance Dispensing Knowledge.
Okay.
And also I don't know, obviously. But
I just
but anyway, IDK has an album called Even the Devil Smiles or ETDS mixtape this year that I have listened to like over 100 times since it came out at the end of January. I put that on and I was just like, because he actually kind of sounds not too dissimilar from Drake if he was a real human. Like that same type of voice, the same like switching between singing and rapping, but like his voice just sounds really good and Drake's is annoying. And I know it's annoying on purpose. Like it's ear grabbing. Fucking Professor Sky, who I love, but he was like, I actually kind of like this album. I think Drake has a top 5 rap voice of all time. And I was like, I want to slap the shit out of you for saying that. Professor Sky, if you see this video, I'm sorry, but I want to slap the shit out of you for saying that Drake has a top 5 rap voice. Drake has a bottom ever rap voice. He has the most annoying fucking voice in the world.
Yeah, I'm Drake. Every single one of my songs just sounds like this. I'm Drake.
sound like Drake.
I just want my voice to sound like this. Yeah. I go flat every single line. I'm Drake. I can rap like this. I'm Drake.
I always think back to Black Hokage used to have the video series where he would play Modern Warfare and just fuck with people.
Yeah.
And he kept insisting he was Drake's son. And he would be like, I sound just like him. I sound like Drake. And this was like before I'd even heard a Drake song. And I thought that shit was hilarious.
What are we talking about next week?
And he always ended his videos with a Kendrick
bring
Lamar
back
song.
We're done with
Drake. We're done with Drake. What are we talking about next week?
Iceman.
we're done with Drake forever, hopefully.
I don't think I finished describing what the cover of the album was.
No,
No, yeah.
it's Michael
It's
Jackson's
him.
glove.
He's wearing Michael Jackson's glove and doing the OK sign, which is both a dog whistle and a troll. And he's wearing a child's bracelet that says Iceman on it with like the little block letters. So it's a juxtaposition you see. It's high class
Do you
and
think
low
Millie
class.
He's
Bobby
just an
Brown
extra
made that for
pedophile,
him?
right?
Oh my God. He said, do you think Millie Bobby Brown made that for
Yeah.
him?
That's really crazy.
Yeah, he's an extra pedophile.
Yeah, extra pedophile.
So I figured instead of letting him diss and besmirch the name of the GOAT, we'll talk about another person who a lot of people think is a pedophile, and we'll review Thriller by Michael Jackson. Let's go.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Were you planning for us to review this before we went to Costco and they were playing Thriller?
Yes.
Okay.
I had the idea. Literally, that bass line fucking suplexes this entire Drake album.
We're going to be doing the dance next week as well.
Oh,
so.
no.
We'll learn the whole dance.
We're going to choreograph. No, we're not going to do that. But yeah, this album was fucking terrible. 1 out of 10. Really hated it. Did not enjoy any moment of it. Except sometimes I thought, wow, I would use that beat. What are you doing? Is this your pregnancy era? What's going on here?
I was just trying to adjust my pants. And I thought it looked funny.
You got to be careful because Drake will fuck that the second it comes out.
It's not underage.
God damn.
Your stomach. It's above 18. He's
she
not
was
interested.
talking about the
baby
kid
when
coming
it
out.
comes
The
out.
baby.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to do Thriller by Michael Jackson, the best-selling album of all time.
Still?
Yes. And Drake thinks he is Michael Jackson because he has sold a lot of albums, but Michael Jackson did that on good music, and Drake did that on manipulation of numbers. So
I mean, Michael Jackson did it on arguably the best pop music of all time ever.
that's what we're gonna find out. Just how good is Thriller? I don't know if I've listened to it front to back before.
I don't think I have either, but Michael Jackson's really good, so yeah, I'm sure it'll be great.
I actually just have the... Is it Vincent Price? Darkness
Yeah.
Fall. I have that running in my head right now.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and like,
I gotta pee.
sub, and comment WAMMBS on every video imaginable. Everyone has to pee. I have to pee really bad. Bird has to pee even though he hasn't said it. Trixie had to pee, and she already left. So it's pee
Why is he
time.
right? What the hell? I guess I'll hang out and talk until one of them gets back so I can go pee because there's only 2 bathrooms in this house. Yeah, I hate that I had to listen to this. I put it off for as long as I possibly could, and then when I did have to listen to it, I was justified in my want to not listen to it. Maybe that's, confirmation bias, but it was quite bad. I've never been a Drake fan. I only really came around on Hotline Bling like a year ago. He's just not good. Yeah, I don't know. That's not something I can really get behind. He's not enticing. His story is just like, I'm the most unrelatable person who could ever be. Why don't you love me? And I think that's a weird position to take for someone who is fronting a lot of his unrelatability. I don't know. Anyway, now I have to pee.
Are we still hating on Drake?
I was, yeah.
I sound like Drake. If seen Nakaira is still here, who said, why did you delete so many of your old streams? I didn't delete them. I just unlisted them. You can probably still find them in the playlist that is called live stream VODs on my channel. I've unlisted like a huge amount of stuff on my channels because it's clutter. I make too much shit that doesn't hold up and that people don't click on. And I don't want YouTube to suggest you videos that are not going to hook you into my content. So, yeah, I unlisted a ton of shit. But it's all still there. It's in playlists. You can watch it. It just takes the slightest modicum of effort. It's close to midnight. I can't sing. I cannot do Michael Jackson. That guy's voice was crazy. Nope, not even remotely close. That's what I respect the most about The Weeknd. I'm not a big fan of him, but his voice does actually sound like Michael Jackson. You gotta give him that.
If my tan wasn't obvious earlier, I was just in the bathroom when I had my arm next to my stomach. And like I don't know if it's obvious on camera right now because it's like so bright, but my fucking arm is like 17 shades darker than my stomach is right now.
Diggity, 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 damn. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Let's get this bullshit off the screen.
Oh, God, yeah, that album was terrible.
Well, we can go ahead and move on to the next segment. 3, 2, 1.
Whams!
So, beer. We're on the beer section. This week we had Bell's beer.
I don't know how popular this pack actually is, but
I've never
one
heard
of
of
them
Bell's.
that's in the pack, the Two-Hearted IPA, I've seen
Yeah.
around a lot.
I've seen this guy quite a few times. The bass on it.
A lot of like.
Do bass have two
Fish.
hearts? Is that why it's called two-hearted?
That would be
Do they?
weird.
That's awesome.
That is a bass, right?
I don't
I
know.
think it's a bass.
It's a fish.
There's a couple that have bass on them. They're very fish related, or at least like water related. Fucking
Fisher beers.
images.
They're like,
Bass
do you
not
like
have
fishing?
two hearts.
Okay, well,
Ooh, well, I guess
don't know
I
why it's called that then. There's an egret on this one. This is definitely lakeside themed beer, although this one's called Flyover, so never mind.
I wonder if this is from a flyover state.
And we have Cold Hearted, which is another.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all these. I don't think any of them tasted that different from one another.
They are all beer ass beers.
Yeah.
They're very beer.
Michigan. They're from Michigan.
That makes total sense.
What the fuck
Yeah,
does that mean?
if you wanted to
Oh,
taste a
hi,
beer
Banshee.
that will make you think, wow, that tastes like beer.
That was a beer.
These beers are that in spades.
They were beer ass beers.
Did you have a favorite?
This one.
No.
The Amber Ale.
I agree.
is
Amber
by
Ale
far
is
my favorite.
easily the top for me.
Mm,
Jade's like, I drank all
I
of
don't
these and
know.
I remember nothing.
I don't remember how any of them tasted. They all tasted the exact same to
Ah,
me.
fuck. Well, we have more actually. If you want to taste them. Here, first of
This is gonna
all,
be warm.
try this blue one. That was the last
Oh,
one you
blue
handed
one.
me, and I haven't
Of
finished
the two IPAs, that's
Which is my-
favorite.
Really, I think that might be my least favorite of the four.
I also think this was my least favorite.
What would you score that?
Like a 6.
Okay, so you don't dislike these beers at all.
No, I just think they all taste the same.
That one's like a.
I'd probably put the whole thing in between like a 7 or an 8, maybe.
Here, we'll all share. I assume
I
Bird
just
already
finished one of those. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
know.
hold on.
I've
Because the
still got-
lager is the most
yeah.
different tasting of
That
them.
is true. The
And-
lager does just kind of taste like a lager, though.
It is a totally generic lager. It says light on it, so it's a light lager. I don't know if that means it has.
This is the beer that at
Less
the beginning of the
calories?
stream, Shade said, "This looks like straight piss." The lager meaning.
Did you just try that?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I still have some of that. Oh, I could have given you this. Why did I think you needed to open it? Yeah, that's like. So this one is
I
like.
hate warm beer.
How would I compare these?
This is
They're
a
both
cold,
7%.
slightly cold lager.
They're
still.
both IPAs. This one is more like a darker taste. Like it tastes almost like a.
It tastes like its parents were killed in an alley after he left a movie that was a Zorro ripoff. Martha!
The Dark Knight. He's making a Batman reference.
Is that what the
These
movie
are-
was?
It was
that
like a
they came out
Zorro
of?
ripoff, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
These are
Huh.
incredibly similar IPAs. This one's darker. This one's lighter. I like the lighter one more. I would give this one like a strong 6 and this one like a strong 5, I think. And Shade
flip
generally
those.
likes IPAs a little more than me.
Yeah, I thought they were all.
You
maybe
just
like a
tasted that
7.
one, right?
Yeah,
And you like that one more than the blue one or the same?
I do like it more than the blue one.
Okay, so the blue one you said was a 6. That one you said is a 7.
Yeah, somewhere
Bird,
in the
do you
6-7 range.
taste these again? And
I'll try the blue one again, but I literally
that.
just finished the orange
you can
one.
finish that one. I don't want it anymore.
Oh.
What would you score the orange one?
6, yeah, 5.5, 6.
Okay, so about the same as me. The blue one.
6.5, maybe.
So do you like that one more than the other one?
Yeah.
I mean, and I haven't really eaten much of anything today, but I think they're a pretty good beer for getting drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the IPAs I know are 7%. The lager
Amber's
is
actually pretty
4.5.
good.
I don't know what the amber.
I'd give this a
percentage is.
strong 7. I don't think it's all the way to an 8 because I've given other stuff an 8 on this that I liked more. But I like amber ales. I think. Actually, I
Yeah,
don't
it's pretty
remember
good.
if I like
I
amber.
just hate
ale.
warm beer.
I like amber ales.
Dismiss the warmness from your brain and try to
I'm
score
trying.
it.
Probably like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, the amber's a pretty strong 8 for me. The lager's maybe a 6 as well.
Hand me that. Is you still have lager? Yeah, I haven't retasted that to score it, and I would give this. Yeah, 7. It's fine. It's. I mean, for a light lager, I would say, like, if we're comparing this to like a Bud Light, this fucking curb stomps a Bud Light or like a.
Not a high bar.
No, yeah, like comparing this to like a generic
Banshee, please
light
don't attack
lager.
my shoes.
It's actually quite good, especially if it doesn't say what the calories are. Like if it's light, I'm like, well, how light? You know, it's a 4.5 alcohol, which is what I would expect from a
amber's
lager.
5.8. That makes sense.
Yeah, the amber, I keep grabbing that thinking there's something in it, but you have the one I just opened. The amber is definitely my favorite. But I would say all of them are good. None of them are great. None of them are bad.
Yeah.
They are all fine.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, they're all fine.
Beer ass beer. Do we want to try that scotch? I'm thinking about compiling a video of just your faces reacting to alcohol. I want you to just barely sip this. Don't try to shot it.
No, I'm only going to pour one glass.
This
take
is
a small sip from
Straight
it.
up nail polish, paint thinner, fucking.
B was like, "Oh, do you want this scotch to be the special thing this week?" And I went, "Shade's not gonna like this at all. Why would I do that to him?" And she went, "I want to get a compilation of his faces."
I want the Shade Drinks liquor comp.
So this is called Glenfiddich. It's a single malt Scotch whiskey. It's a 15-year. To be totally honest, the reason I got it, these all come in like cool boxes.
It's got a cool
This
bottle.
one had the coolest box. Yeah, and the bottle's neat. It's like triangular.
Hold it up to the camera if you could. Glenfiddich.
Just, like
I've never seen that one.
shaped like a
Yeah,
triangle.
it's triangular. It's neat.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Shade first.
Oh god.
So, you know, anybody who's listening right now, if you're not looking at the video, I highly encourage you gotta watch Shade drink liquor
There's
because
another so with
it entertains me greatly when I'm editing these videos.
Yeah. So,
Even just smelling it.
So, and that's fair. Scotch is not like you don't mix Scotch typically. You can do Scotch and soda. This you do want to sip. You want to enjoy
Take the
it.
slightest sip
Yeah,
of that.
I'm not like
do not try to drink as much as he gave you. That's getting passed around.
yes.
The
smallest sip
He's trying to steal
possible.
himself. Oh, hold the nose. Hold the nose. Let's go.
Pass it to me. I know what this is.
Oh boy, I know I'm gonna have a.
It still burns.
Yeah.
Can you pass this to Bird?
No.
He's got no faculties. Oh, that's a lot easier to drink when I'm already drunk.
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah. So I mean, Scotch is basically whiskey, but they smoke it with peat
That shit
moss.
straight up tastes like fucking nail polish remover.
I know what Steely Dan was talking about.
I did almost get.
Drink Scotch whiskey all night long.
I will say
And
last
die behind the wheel. I gotta put age on here for y'all to review sometime.
night I did drink Scotch whiskey all night long, and I did not wake up feeling hungover at all, which
I
was
drank
very strange.
fucking Grey Goose mixed with strawberry lemonade all night long, and I was nursing a perfect buzz. Grey Goose mixed with strawberry lemonade is the most like customize your buzz. Never
Customize your buzz.
Never get more or less drunk than you want. Stay exactly where you want for 6 straight hours. I was perfect buzz.
Customize.
Yeah, so I mean, I do this thing every now and then. When I've had mezcal recently and gin recently, I'll jump for a Scotch
What
to
are you-
like
what is
sip it
the-
and try to enjoy it. But it's
I'm
just
going
like
through like a buzz customization menu.
the only real bourbon or whiskey or anything like that I've ever really enjoyed is rye. Rye bourbon or whiskey or whatever you want to call it is really
I
good.
can see the
I enjoy the
floating
fruitiness
windows.
of it. Scotch, I want to enjoy the smokiness of it, but ultimately it always just tastes like fucking nail polish.
You know what would go
remover.
so fucking hard? If we played F-Zero GX.
What the fuck? Yeah.
That would go fucking hard.
I know what that is.
You don't know what that is?
I know what F-Zero is. I don't.
The
So
GameCube
GX is
one.
just the GameCube one. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's the best one.
Yeah, no,
But it's
never
awesome
played it.
because you can customize your shit so fucking hard.
Do we have a copy of F-Zero GX?
No.
Victor probably has
Victor
it.
probably has it.
Victor has all the fucking good games.
But why would we need that?
True, we could just emulate it.
if we could emulate it easily?
We do have a lot of controllers, but all my do you have like multiple controllers you can plug into computers?
I have a thing that you can plug into computers that can accept 4 GameCube controllers.
So here, what?
Yeah.
Fuck, like just a native GameCube controller, like a
Yeah.
regular. Holy shit!
I'm pretty sure it's like a Wii U.
Well, we
thing.
got to do that. I think that's the F-Zero stage theme
Yeah.
from Super Smash Brothers.
No,
Okay.
that's the
Like, comment, subscribe,
Like, comment,
and
subscribe.
specifically comment WAMMS as many times
Give me
as
the
your
Korean
heart
heart.
can possibly handle.
Give me
If
the
you're
Korean
not
heart.
about to have a heart attack, you haven't gone far enough.
If you're not commenting whams on some shit that's like got 10 views, what are you doing?
Nothing.
I need
Effectively
whams
nothing.
on 10 million views. I need whams on 100
Chat,
million views.
type
I need
WAMMS in
whams
chat
on
real
1,000
quick so
views.
we know you're still alive.
Yeah, we need some
Pulse check
who
on
are the
chat.
active viewers right now?
Pulse check on
I'm sure
chat.
we'll get one from Ari May. Let's
I
get
don't even know.
whams in
I don't.
chat.
Have we
Yeah.
seen Ari May?
I saw Ari
Gary May
once.
was here earlier.
Okay. I
Hell
see a
yeah.
lot
Gary
of
knows what Glenfiddich is. Gary knows ball.
Fonzie, Francie. Shall we move into our last segment?
It's the final Wham segment.
3, 2, 1.
Whams!
It's whamming time.
It's time for the first ever Whams snack battle.
It's time for. It's a wham snack battle.
It's like a rap battle with snacks, and in
It's a wham
fact,
snack battle.
one of the snacks is rap snacks. You should grab those.
It's a wham snack battle.
Shade is
Those are the same
broken.
flavor,
Shade's
right?
in another universe. They're close. So we've got.
No, the wrap snacks. Like, they're not different flavors.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
In the East, Fritos flavor twist honey barbecue. In the West, wrap snacks Snoop Dogg barbecue cheddar.
It's funny you pointed this out as well.
The snacks today in front of you.
Costco has a wrap snacks variety pack.
Yes,
They're
they
all Snoop Dogg flavors, and none of them are this.
Yeah, there's a lot of Snoop Dogg wrap snacks, it seems. These were ones that my mom has just had, and she was like, as I was
Doesn't
heading
your
out
mom
of her
like
house.
collect wrap snacks?
I think she did early on when they were a novelty and new, and now they are like commonplace. But she got those, and she said, grab one of those for Bird, and also make sure you get one for Shade. I wanted him to try it, and I was like, I don't even think Mom knows about that y'all review snacks on a show, so I just grabbed them and was like, cool. But yeah, you got Snoop Dogg, barbecue cheddar. Like you said, there's a 3-pack, a variety pack at Costco, and none of them are that. So I don't know what the other 3 flavors are.
One of them is like everything. Like
Yeah.
every chip flavor ever, and I am interested to try that.
But yeah, so the Fritos, like you mentioned earlier in the stream, you brought these up when we reviewed Doritos, which is the most popular snack segment, was the Doritos barbecue sweet and tangy, and you were like, it reminds me of the flavor twist Fritos. All right, now y'all got to switch bags. And it looks like, I mean, it definitely looked like Shade was enjoying the shit out of those Fritos.
Those are good as fuck.
Yeah.
What would
Now-
you score that? Bird, what would you score the wrap snacks before you eat the Fritos?
6.5.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a 5.
Those
Honestly.
Fritos are like a 9.5, maybe a 10.
Yeah.
Let me try
And
that wrap
the
snack
thing about it-
before you do, actually, because you still have the flavor. You should drink something to wash that out. Here, have some of this lager.
The thing about it is that, I mean, I just love barbecue. And obviously the barbecue flavor tastes the exact same as the Doritos barbecue, but this is a corn chip. And Fritos does a pretty good job of every chip having like the same crunch and the same texture and all that. I still enjoy the Doritos one more,
These are the worst wrap snacks I've ever had.
Yeah.
which is why I would say that this is a 9 instead of a 10, which I think I gave the Doritos barbecue a 10. But these are really good.
I love these things.
I would fight Lil Boozy in real life because he's a massive homophobe. Fuck Lil Boozy, but his wrap snacks were amazing, and I love them. These are terrible. These are like you said what, a 6? I give these a 4. Those taste like cardboard. Curious what Shade's gonna think. His opinion won't be
Barbecue
swayed by mine. So, those are a strong
They're not
4.
good.
So exactly what I thought. These are just barbecue lays, aren't they?
They're
No.
worse. They're worse than barbecue Lays.
They almost taste stale, even though I know they're not.
They might be a little.
I don't think that.
No, they expire in 2028.
Oh well.
I don't think that. They're definitely sweeter than a barbecue lays, which is weird.
I
don't know
think
why they're
that
so
the barbecue Lays have like a light, airy texture. I would give barbecue Lays like a strong 5 to a light 6. I'm not even that into them, but those are worse to me. And I am a wrap snacks fan, but those are the worst wrap snacks I've had by far. I don't like the taste they left in my straight up cardboard taste left in my mouth.
They're
Let me try
weird.
them.
I don't.
Let me
I
get them
don't.
Fritos.
I don't dislike them. I would give this like a 7, maybe like a 6 or 7.
Damn. Let me hit them Fritos.
But like, I love barbecue lays.
We passed those.
I would give barbecue lays like a 9.
I'm not.
I love barbecue flavor.
I'm a sour cream and onion fan myself.
This is a
Lays
really-
are not
this
my
is-
go-to chip brand.
This is a weird barbecue flavor.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
it is
hate
not-
the flavor. I hate the chip itself. Like, the quality
like
of
the chip.
potato is just dog shit on those. My
Yeah.
opinion.
They're weird. They taste like the specter of a potato.
You know what's
Yeah, I don't
special
know.
about these? The nasal feel. This goes right up into your nose with the corn.
here, let me
Yeah.
let me get
I
more of
love
this.
the
I'm
corn
good.
on the Frito chip.
Sorry, I
This
do
is
not
gonna
like
be an
those.
8 for me. I'm not as into these as I expected to be, honestly, but they
Those
are
are like
really
a
good.
9, 10 for me.
They're not as good in my opinion as those barbecue Doritos. Well, okay. It's like a slant thing because the barbecue Doritos I was throwing down,
Yeah.
and I think it's because they had more flavor, and I really like how Doritos does the like flavored dust. Those like the corn flavor of the Frito is the best part of that. I think even better than the actual flavoring on them. I just like the taste of Fritos.
I just like the combination of them both.
I think the fact that it's trying to be honey barbecue, but it doesn't really taste like honey to me. Whereas the Doritos had tang, like they had that like orange zest taste, and I think that took it up a notch.
It
Whereas
says
the
it
honey
contains
is not
milk.
adding a lot to me.
Yeah, it's cheddar.
But yeah, still
What, it's cheddar
a strong 8. I mean, those Fritos are.
I'm a dumbass.
No.
I never noticed that it says barbecue cheddar. I was like, what is this weird taste? I was
Yeah.
like, why is this not barbecue?
No, I legit did not like those at all.
It's because it's barbecue cheddar.
That's a 4.
Yeah, I'll go 4.5. I was not. Those aren't good.
The Fritos are nice. I
think
like the
it's a 6.
Doritos more.
I could eat these.
I could eat them.
Well, eat both bags. The other one's
Yeah,
yours. There was supposed to be one for each of you, but it doesn't sound like me or Bird is going to be
Not a
enthusiastic to eat the other
fan.
one.
I mean, these are significantly better. These
Yeah.
are a massive step up.
Fritos are winning the battle of the snacks.
Here's something I wanted to bring up too. Why do like white Gen Xers love fucking Snoop Dogg so much?
He was legendary.
He worked with Martha Stewart.
What do you know Snoop Dogg from the most? Okay, that's a good answer. When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Pharrell,
Which is
Pharrell produced that beat.
Mhm.
Yeah, good beat. Great fucking beat.
He smokes weed.
Yeah, smoke weed every
That's
day.
what I know
That comes
him
from
for
that
more than
song.
anything
Is
else,
the smoke weed every day.
I can't say I really knew any Snoop Dogg
thought that was the
songs
next
until
episode.
recently.
How do you feel about Snoop Dogg as a brand?
He seems like a good guy. I mean,
You know, he
Yeah.
did the Trump commencement dinner performance.
no, I didn't.
He's
But
he's
Did you know
low
that
key
his last name
MAGA.
was Brodus?
I did know
I
that.
did
Yeah,
not know
Calvin
that.
Brodus.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Snoop Dogg to me is more enterprise than human. Like I
yeah,
just see
like
him
Snoop
as a
Dogg
living
will do
brand.
anything if you pay him enough,
Yeah,
and
he is-
that's not necessarily a bad thing.
I see him as a living brand.
He's not a businessman.
He's got
a
a s-
businessman.
He's got a strong aesthetic. He's got a great voice.
He's funny.
Doggy Style is a legitimately great album. Like you can go back to that album and it holds up shockingly well. He is a little funny. He's like, to me, he is the most like milk toast human. Like, because I think what makes him appeal to Gen X white people so much is that they think of him as like this guy like got off of a murder case. Like he's a dangerous gangsta rapper. But he is the
I don't think of Snoop Dogg as a dangerous person.
Well,
I
we
don't
think
either,
of
really.
him as like TV personality, modern Snoop Dogg, but like he's also like king of the Crips. Like he's got this duality of being like the most like teddy bear personality while also having a reputation of gangsta rap, you know? And I think that's what makes him so appealing to that
He's
generation.
like 78, isn't
It's like
he?
the irony of he's not that
Huh?
fucking old.
He's at least in his
60.
70s.
He's like 60. He's not that old.
The fuck?
He was only like 20 something when he got famous, and that was in the early 90s. Let's see. Age of Snoop Dogg 54.
Oh, damn. Sorry, Snoop.
He does look a little older than he is. Trying not to make a black
It's
don't
the-
crack joke, but he
It's
cracked.
them white ass locks, man.
Yeah, well, you know, I feel like Snoop has kept himself in the public consciousness very effectively.
Yeah, he's in Bollywood.
He's gonna be in a Yakuza game soon with his
Well,
son.
you told me about that last time.
Yeah. But like when I heard specifically that his son is in it too, I'm like, okay, so he's trying to empire himself. Like he's doing what like a daimyo from Japan would do, and like, you know, making it so, oh, I will ensure the future of my clan
You
by
think
making
Snoop
sure
Dogg
you
owns
know.
a katana?
Oh yeah, I think
sure, he's
most
got
rappers
plenty.
own katanas.
Okay.
Having met and interviewed Spice One, who clearly owns a katana and hangs out in like a yukata all day, I think most rappers own katanas. Most rappers are sitting around watching Afro Samurai.
Have
and,
you
like,
have you seen
older
the
rappers,
video
I mean.
for fucking what the fuck is that song?
Snoop
called?
probably
Stir Fry.
owns a katana that's worth like $1 million.
Have you seen the video for Stir Fry?
He
No.
probably owns the closest thing to a Hattori Hanzo.
like a stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like a stir fry. It's the Migos. In the
Oh.
kitchen, wrist twisted like a stir fry.
I love my
I've never heard that
Motorola.
one. I love my Motorola. I love my Motorola. I love my Motorola. That's my favorite Quavo bar from from his feature on Lil Yachty's Minnesota.
I love my Minnesota. I love my Minnesota.
He sells weed infused tortilla chips. Love that dude.
That sounds cool.
I mean,
So does Chavo sells plenty of weed.
everyone sells weed in California.
Yeah,
If you
it's
live in
just like a
California
business.
and you
It's
have
a
money,
pretty easy
you
way to
sell
make
weed.
money.
Well, and Snoop Dogg's a weed brand, so he's probably one of the most successful celebrity weed brands out there. Like he's associated with it, and he's massively famous. He's got to be the most famous weed guy.
a couple episodes.
52 blunts a day, he said in his Reddit AMA. 52 blunts a day.
That's a lot.
Which
Yeah,
which means he has a guy who stands next to him rolling blunts
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah, but he's also said that Wiz Khalifa beats him.
Because Wiz
I
Khalifa
believe that,
smokes
but-
an ounce in a blunt.
Yeah.
I watched that interview once. The boys recently, a couple episodes ago, had like a Hollywood episode, and it was more than anything like a supernatural actor reunion. So they had Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki, and Misha Collins playing characters. But they also had a bunch of A and B list comedy actors. So They had it was Seth Rogen. The other one I don't even remember his fucking name, but he's MacGruber, the guy that plays MacGruber.
Gary always said 52 blunts in a day is a fucking lie.
Yeah.
Come on, I know, I believe that. I was smoking 10 blunts a day, and I felt like that wasn't a lot. So,
but anyway, at one point,
if I had millions of dollars, I'd smoke 52 blunts a day.
At one point in that episode, it cuts to Seth Rogen, and he just kind of goes, "Yeah, I don't smoke weed. That's just a fucking thing so I can sell my pottery."
That's hilarious.
It was the funniest thing I've seen Seth Rogen do in a while.
I think you can smoke about a blunt every 10 minutes. So I would say if you're constantly chain smoking blunts, that would be 6 blunts an hour, or yeah, right? 6 blunts an hour. And that would, if you're awake for 12 hours, 6 times 12, I don't know.
Willie Nelson doesn't even smoke
52, I'm
anymore.
sure.
Also, just
That's crazy.
well, it hurts his lungs. He's old.
Yeah, Snoop, Willie Nelson, fucking that one comedian, who's known for smoking weed, and
That one comedian,
And Betty Crocker.
he's got, I don't remember his name. God damn it.
Cat William. No, he doesn't smoke
a
weed.
white guy.
God.
I don't remember his. Doug Benson. Doug Benson's he's known for weed. That's all he's known for is a weed comedian. I got a fucking piss.
I mean, that's pretty much it, right?
Wham!
We just about whammed it up.
Like, comment, subscribe. Go to all of Mr. Beast's videos and comment whams on them. Comment it multiple times. Fill Mr. Beast's comment section with whams.
Wham. And cold one.
And cold ones. More, I would say probably do cold ones more. It'd be funnier to annoy them than it would be to annoy Mr. Beast.
You like my hairdo?
Yes.
I'm hitting it with the ooh, ooh, whoa.
I don't know what he's doing.
Ways to murder anyone. 1 and 2 are the same, and they both work as well. I'm coming clean for Amy. Julie doesn't scream as well, but the cops won't listen or knock. And so maybe I'll be over.
Fuck Michael Graves. Fuck you, Michael Graves.
What did Michael
Piece
Graves
of
do?
shit. He's like a transphobic, like MAGA dude type guy. He sings that song.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this
Fuck
has
you,
been
Michael
Whams.
Graves.
We whammed it up. We talked about anime, manga, music, beer, and snacks.
Wow.
We've got oh wait, right. We don't do that for snacks. We just kind of get whatever. I forgot. Next
We're
week
covering Witch Hat Atelier.
JoJo
Shit. I'm on the wrong page.
Lands.
JoJo Lands and
Thriller. So we've got an exciting week next week. I think we're gonna like all of them. I hope we are.
Yeah,
can you
I think this
imagine
will
one
be
of
a
us
fun
listens
one.
all the way through to Thriller and comes in like, that was a fucking 3. Like, you know what I mean?
We'd get crucified,
Yeah.
probably. Oh boy! All right.
It's been great having all of you here. Anime forever.
Are we doing a post Wham stream or just gonna go
we
fuck
could-
around?
We could do it.
It's
I
up
guess
to
I was
you.
kinda
You
just gonna
don't-
fuck around.
All
I
right,
don't
yeah.
know.
All right, no post Wham stream.
If it happens, it happens.
We overstreamed last couple weeks, so now we're doing a little chill out. But you can catch
Twitch.tv/birdfriendsplay.
Twitch.tv/birdfriendsplay on Wednesdays is pretty much a guarantee.
Yep.
You can always find me on the Slime Dolls channel. We've been doing Mondays and Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. playing Twilight Princess with my good friend Gigadonk.
Disco Elysium.
I've been playing Disco Elysium on Tuesdays and Fridays at noon. And Shade's just been doing whams.
Whams. I'm whamming it the fuck up, bro. I'm whamming that shit. I'm whamming my shit so fucking hard.
I'm just over here whamming
I'm
my
just
shit.
over here fucking whamming my shit. I'm whamming my shit so
All right, we got Shade